helps everyone feel safe to build a positive life. Uh, okay, here we go. Choose who can participate. Set a day really between. Okay. All right. Let's see. Hello. Hello, guys. Hi. Oh, a taco salad. Hi, babe.
Oh,
I'll come in and watch a movie with you when I get.
no, it's all
Okay.
right.
All right.
You don't want to do that.
Okay. Yeah, sitting here eating a taco salad, you guys. Thank you. I just have makeup on my eyes, you guys. This is my skin. I just did my eyes today. My skin's looking really good. I've been uh, really trying to take care of it and not pal it up with too much makeup. Got a margarita. Hi, Reagan. What are you guys doing tonight? I just came in to say hello and Happy New Year. Not much going on tonight in my home. We're not out partying and getting sloppy drunk at the bars.
Just at home.
Just at home. I got like this big old tall thing of margarita.
Where's your big glass? Margaritaville glass.
Um,
Probably in there.
yeah, that's right. Right here.
Usually use it.
You know, rinse it off and put some ice in it for me. That way I can fill her up. That'll work. Yep. Hey, beautiful. Yeah, I haven't been on here in a while, you guys. So, you know, I just thought I'd come on. It's the new year. Actually, God, it's been almost a year probably since I've made videos. I don't even think I know how anymore. It's been that long. Oh. You gonna put a little ice in it for me too, dear?
Yes, if you allow me to do it.
Thank you, babe. I'm gonna need another straw too. So you guys, you too, girl. You've been busy. You've been rocking, girl. I've been seeing
Where's
you.
the straws at?
Up in the cabinet on top of the sugar, I think.
Green.
It doesn't matter what color.
Straw? That one?
No, just a regular. No, just a regular straw. Yeah, you guys, I haven't been up too much, y'all. Just family, family, family. You know, sometimes family comes first. Well, family should come first, but I rarely ever find time to sit down and actually take some time out to my channel. So I'm here. I'm trying to hang out with y'all tonight.
Yeah, straw right here.
I cut that one. Oh, be careful. Okay. Yeah, I cut that one to fit that glass because that's a small margarita glass. He's like, get the bigger cup. I love you, dear. Here, you want to pour some more of this in there?
Yeah.
Thank you, babe.
Just put this in the fridge.
Yeah. What are you guys doing tonight for New Year's? Y'all, I'm probably going to be asleep before the countdown. I don't know. I'm going to try to hang out with you guys as long as you guys will have me. Looks like y'all are dropping out. Okay. All right. God bless all y'all. While I'm having a margarita. Well, hubby wants to watch a movie, but I wanted to come on and hang out with some of my YouTube family because I haven't been on YouTube in a while. So I'm probably going to just stay on here for about an hour or two and go ahead and get off and spend some quality time with my honey boo. He's so patient. He is so patient. He's so patient. Thank you, love.
You're welcome. Need some more alcohol in that?
No, I think I'm good.
Just asking. Because you got the stuff in there.
This enough. Ooh. Try and pronounce your name. Oh my goodness. Oh, babe, try to pronounce this name. Aizlyn. Aislinn?
What?
That's
I'd have to see it.
Aizlyn. Lyn.
Aslan.
You got, yeah, that's what I was like,
Aslan.
Aslan. You got me, girl. I hope we said it right, Aslan. That's a very unique name.
AIC.
Yeah, Lyn. Aslan.
I
Did we get it right, Aslan? She's like,
I don't think so.
kind of. LL. Okay, girl. Yeah. It's unique, though. Yeah. How was you guys' Christmas? Did you guys enjoy your Christmas? You guys, I have so much perfume to do perfume hauls with. My honey stacked me up on perfumes. I done stacked myself up on perfumes. I got so much perfume. Yes, that's good. Did you go anywhere? Did you do anything for Christmas? Did you go to family's house or was it just a relaxing Christmas? Our Christmas was very relaxing. My honey cooked. I cooked for Thanksgiving. My honey cooked for Christmas. And yeah, just relaxing. Christmas I enjoyed well, Thanksgiving wasn't bad either cuz I started my meals early. I started preparing meals that beginning of that week. So by the time Thanksgiving came around, all I had to do was heat stuff up. My husband cooked Christmas, and I relaxed. I just relaxed. Actually, yeah, we relaxed pretty much the whole day. I know. I need to make some time to do that, girl, because I got so many though. Like I'm wondering, should I do like one bottle of video? That way the video ain't so long. Thinking about doing that. Yeah, I love my fragrances, man. My addictions would probably be fragrances and wigs. I love purchasing a wig. I love fragrances. Or just blouses on Amazon. I be buying all kind of blouses off Amazon. Happy birthday. Yeah, girl, I gotta stay away from Ulta. I got a credit card in Ulta, and honey, I try to stay away from there. It's so easy just to put just just to put stuff on that card. Yeah, I'm glad you just got to, relax and chill for the holidays. That's awesome. Yeah, I just went to like one of our local Mexican restaurants, you guys, and I got the husband and I taco. It's Taco Tuesday, so I just got us taco salads, and so I didn't have to worry about drinks. I just grabbed their margaritas. They let you buy margaritas and take them home. Like, I didn't know that was a thing. I'm like, really? I could just pay for it and take it home? So I bought two of those. I don't know if you guys seen the white styrofoam cup. I bought two of those. You're welcome. Azalin. Okay. Hey, is it Azalin? No, it's not Azalin. Is it? Baby, I'm sorry. I'm horrible with names. Mine was mine was misspelled for many years, and I got tired of people calling me the spelling instead of what it was supposed to be. So I just corrected the spelling so people can call me what I want them to call me instead of calling me what the spelling of the name was. But your name is unique, so yeah. So what have you guys been up to? Y'all talk to me now. I haven't really been going through much. My knees, y'all. I don't if you're a regular here, I've been dealing with arthritis really bad in both knees. And well, I know you are, Shay. But I've been going through arthritis with both my knees for years, years, years. So that's something I've been really struggling with lately. I don't know, like if your knees hurt, your whole body hurts. You really don't feel like getting up and moving around, and sort of feel. I've been feeling really miserable with the legs. So I'm happy that my doctor and my insurance company are finally going to approve my gel shot for my right knee. I'm excited about that. So hopefully Thursday I can get an appointment to get that scheduled so I can get that gel shot in my right knee. And if it works in my right knee, well, then they'll do my left knee too. So I'm hoping that I can get that done. Is that my Jay? Hey, baby. How you doing, sis? Happy New Year. Yeah, I just came on because I haven't made videos in a while. I haven't, basically, I've been absent. So I just came on just to show my face and say, visit with you guys for a little while. Yeah, I was telling them about my knees, how I've been dealing with arthritis for a while in both knees. And it's been very, very miserable. So I have not been feeling the greatest. Um, Thank you, boo. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm glad that I'm gonna be I'm scared because I heard the needle is really big, but the doctor said he's gonna numb my knee to where it's not going to hurt. So I'm happy about it. The shot is called, I want to say it's called what is it called? Herline or something like that. I was gonna get the Simba shot, but yeah, now it's gonna be a different name, but the same gel shot that I've been wanting for a while. Yeah, it's painful, sis. It's so painful that I was having like I'll have like sharp pains in my knees and I can't sleep. Like it wakes me up out of my sleep, just the sharp, piercing pains going through the knees. And my husband said I walk like the walking dead. You know, y'all probably don't know what the so the Walking Dead are. Yeah. Anyways, hey, just look it up. Anyways, they drag their legs when they walk. Zoom, zoom, they drag their leg. I do that. So, because my legs hurt so bad. I walk like an 80-something-year-old woman, and that's sad. I'm only 47, walking like I'm 87. But hopefully we get these shots. I get the shot and it makes it all better. I did get a cortisone shot in my left knee. When was that? Like a few days before Christmas, just so I didn't have to worry about pains there. But yeah, arthritis and it's not fun. It's not fun. What are you gonna do about yours, sis? I know I be taking ibuprofen like crazy. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and because I don't want to be on here long. But you guys, I don't know if you guys are big Starbucks cup buyers or Starbucks drinkers or anything, but I have been purchasing these Starbucks toppers. And it's a surprise. It's a silicone straw topper. It's for your Starbucks cups. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have been she said, "Hey sis, I got all my so I've been collecting these, you guys. Um I just wanted to open them with you. They're surprises. I got 3 boxes here. I don't know what's in them. I got 3 surprise boxes here. I don't know what's in them. I know I've been collecting them, so I have the yeah. Some of you guys might think I'm crazy, but I love the straw stoppers. So I got the purple hearts. I got 4 of them so far. And I got the roses. I got 4 roses because I got one on this cup right here. So this is pretty much what they are. They're just straw stoppers from Starbucks. And I got 4 roses. I don't know if you've seen these at your local Starbucks or if you guys are Starbucks drinkers. I don't know if you've seen them. I got 2 of the fox. And then I got 1 mushroom and 1 heart. So pretty much I got them all except for the blue star. Me personally, I recommend if you guys are interested in these, just purchase the box from Starbucks, because I wish I would have just purchased the box. Then I could have came home and just opened all of them, and more than likely I would have had the 6 and extra. So I got extra. Yeah. Anyways, I'm about to get going, guys. Here, let's open these up and see what's in them. Yeah, I love Starbucks. I heard recently people are striking, the workers are striking for more pay or something I was hearing. So, that's horrible. Okay. Also, I got another heart. So, I already had a heart. Now I got like 2 hearts. That's why I would have recommended just buy the box. Buy, not this box, buy the whole box that Starbucks has. And just, instead of doing this, because if I don't have the blue star, I don't know if I'm going back. I will. You kind of feel what you got. So, got 2 hearts. No blue star. I just wanted all 6. I just wanted all 6 of them. But I'm not sure if I'm going to get lucky. Nope. Not lucky. So what I ended up basically doing is just getting doubles of my mushroom and my heart. So the guys at Starbucks was asking me, they're like, what are you going to do with them? What are you going to do with them? Because they're like $7.95 a straw stopper. So they're like, what are you going to do with them? What are you going to do with them? I don't know. I might start putting them on my Poshmark and just selling them. Because I don't need doubles. I just wanted the 6. So, I don't know. I might just start putting them on Poshmark and just selling them. What do you guys think I should sell them for? I'm buying them for $7.99. And that's in a mystery. You don't even know what you're going to get. So, what do you guys think I should put them on Poshmark for? Let me know in the comments or something. So, yeah, I wanted to do that with you guys because it's a surprise. It was a surprise. Yeah. So, what are you guys doing tonight? J Baby, what are you doing tonight? Anything special? You and honey? Looks like some of people left. Am I that boring? Of course you are. You guys, I ended up purchasing this on Amazon. It's the Dior Lippy. And I think these normally run like $40, $50. But I didn't pay that. I forgot how much I paid for it, but I know it was on like a flash sale. It's probably about 30 bucks. And I ended up getting it. I was like, oh my God, those are normally 50 bucks. And it looks really nice too. It's a great, it's the cherry lip oil. I got the e.l.f. one too, but I like this one. Really nice. Smells good too. Yeah, I be on Amazon, girl. Thank you. Yeah, I have been wanting the try the Dior lip oil for a while. And when I seen it that cheap, I was like, oh my God, try it. And it's minty too. You can feel the mint on your lips. Smells good too. I like it. I ended up purchasing the e.l.f. because they had like different ones that you can compare this one to. I should do that on a video. I haven't even tried those yet. This is my favorite one. This is the only one I keep in my purse. But I should try the other ones to see if they compare to it. Y'all, I'm always coming up with video ideas and don't even do them. That's the sad thing about me. But I've been seeing your videos, though, girl. You've been rocking and growing out of control. I've been seeing you. Yeah, that's... What, baby? Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Yeah, I wouldn't want to pay that amount either. If I see it on sale again, I'll try to link it in one of my videos or something, or try to get on live or something. I don't know. I know it was on sale for like 30 bucks. You're welcome. My hair is growing back like crazy. I was able to actually French braid it to the back today. I was like, oh, check you out. You French braided your little afro to the back. And it's healthy. The grays is poking though. I got it's that age thing. I'm telling you, them gray hairs up in the front area of my head are poking. So I don't know. I might have to do like a light touch up on some dye. Get that. I know, right, girl? It be telling on you. That's how people can tell. Like, it's so funny. These people be thinking, oh, you look so young. Da, 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 da. Girl, let me show you this doggone gray hair. Yeah, won't say that. Yeah, I haven't been on YouTube in a while. I know I need to get back going, though. But I think once we got a lot of stuff that we're dealing with right now, too, as far as with Malachi and my knees. And yeah, my little boy, he's not in school right now. He's on Zoom school because his behavior, like, has not been good. Yeah, autistic mom, I'm telling you, it's a lot of work. Especially when you have a nonverbal autistic child that's like 13. Well, he's 13. He'll be 14 in March, nonverbal. Yeah, so yeah, communication, not being able to communicate and express, you know, express himself. He acts out. So tantrums, pulling hair. I mean, girl, yes. So it's just been a lot at home lately dealing with. So I haven't really been able to, just sit down and edit and make. I've been recording. I have been recording. I just haven't had time to edit. And then when the and then I look at the videos and I be like, oh, that's so old. Why would you upload that? That's so old. Don't upload that. So I don't know. But I just wanted to come on and say hi and hang out with you guys. I see everybody then left. I'm not that fun, but I got you, girl. Thank you. Thank you, girl. How have you been doing? Cause I've been seeing your videos, girl. You is really booming. You is booming. Mm-hmm. I hear you. Well, that's how it is these days. We gotta hustle, don't we? I know I'm still working. Yeah. What else? What else do I want to catch you guys up on? Mm. My daughter, she enjoyed South Korea. She enjoyed South Korea so much. As soon as she got back, she applied for work over there. So she wants to be over there. So she's gonna be leaving here next month. Yeah, February. February. I'm not sure when, but she'll be going to South Korea for a whole year to teach. Yeah, my baby girl, she wants to spread her wings and fly. How you doing? Hi, Optimus Prime. Yeah, my baby girl, she wants to spread her wings and fly, and she wants to leave mama. And I'm sad, but you know what? I gotta let her go. 6 weeks. She went over there for 6 weeks in the summer. And trust me, my heart was in the floor the whole time she was gone. And then I get her back, and now she wants to go back over there for a whole year. So I'm sad. Happy New Year's to you. I am so sad, y'all. That's my baby. I know. Everybody says that. With Malachi, girl, I can't go to no South Korea. He's a full-time deal. So me upping and leaving my little boy to go to South Korea is like, yeah, unheard of. I know she is, and she's a good girl too. She is. She's a good girl. You know. It's just that she's my only girl, so it's like, Oh, and I got a new grandbaby, you guys. I got a new grandbaby. She was born on the 23rd. So, you guys. I shared her mom, uh, second pregnancy journey with you guys. Thank you. Yeah, the second pregnancy with the little with the Milo. That this is MJ's mom, you guys. Um, my special needs grandbaby, and his mom had little Milo 3 years ago, and I shared her with you guys on my channel. And she just had her. She has two boys now and a little girl. She just had her little girl on the 23rd. I was like, oh my God, a little girl. I know, girl. My son got 5 of them out there that I know of. The oldest one, she is 12. Yep, she'll be 13 on the 19th of January. And then I got the 2 little boys and the little girl. And then there's another one out there that, yeah, you know, these boys, you know, yeah. Need to learn how to strap it up. Yes, grandmas. Yeah, people can't believe I'm a grandma when I tell them. They be like, "Oh my God, you got grandkids? How?" Well, my son almost 30. Ah, yeah, that's why I could tell them. Yeah, and then Camry, she don't want any kids. She don't want no kids. She's more concentrated on her career and you know, her life, and that's good. I'm glad. I'm kind of glad I raised a daughter like that. Live your life. Enjoy life too while you're living it. But I love the grandbabies. I don't get they don't come visit me or anything, but I love the grandbabies. She really is. She really is. She loves everything about she likes diversity. She likes learning about other cultures and stuff. But South Korea right now is it. She goes to a Korean church. I mean, she's all the way dived in Korean. Korean.
It's a Methodist church.
It's a Methodist church. Yeah.
Korean Methodist.
Korean Methodist. Okay. Yeah, and then her job is even it's Asian descent type of work that she's doing, working with Asians. So she really, really loves.
Can I have one more?
Can you have what, baby? Yeah, sure.
I'll
You
make
sure
that
can. However many you want. It's New Year's. Treat yourself. Treat yourself.
So that way you can be taking care of me for 2 days.
How do you right?
Is that for you?
You won't need me.
Yeah, I'll take care of you.
Yeah.
I love you.
I know you do.
What is there not to love?
What is there not to love? I love you back, dear. Trying to break these down. Y'all, I'm so disappointed I didn't get that star. Girl, okay, so Optimus, you weren't on here. So have you heard of the Starbucks toppers? Oh, Thanksgiving was good. I cooked for Thanksgiving, and my husband cooked for Christmas. So Thanksgiving was fun. I started preparing my meals a lot earlier. So what did I make? I made turkey, babe.
I'll put it up. That way you don't get up.
Thank you, baby. Just fill me back up. I'll tell you about that in a minute. So I made turkey. I made collard greens and was it turnip greens and collard greens. I made baked mashed potatoes, and gravy. Can't think of, oh, pumpkin pies. Oh my God, y'all made about 5 pumpkin pies, 5 or 6 pumpkin pies, homemade from scratch. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, I did it up for Thanksgiving. Thank you, Love Bug. This is the, honey,
What?
is this a small straw that I cut?
No.
It looks like the short straw.
No. Yeah, that's a short straw.
Anyways, I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, thank you, baby. So for Christmas, for Christmas, my honey cooked, and he loves ham, so he did ham, 7-layer salad, green bean casserole, and a apple crisp. It was really good. Yeah, so I relaxed on the Christmas. Christmas was very relaxing. But have you guys seen the straw? Okay, she said saw them. Okay. Yeah, so I was suckered in, and I basically got, here, I'll show you. It's insane. It is insane. I got 4 of the purple flowers. Insane. I got 4 of the roses. That's my Christmas cup, you guys. I got 2 of the fox. And I had 1 mushroom. And I had 1 heart. And I just did 3 mystery boxes with you guys on here. And ended up with these. So now I got 2 of these, 3 of these. And all I really need was the blue star. I recommend just buying the box. I wish I would have thought about that before I got suckered in this mess. I would have just went in there and said, can I buy the box? I don't know. I suckered myself because I'm a Starbucks cup collector. I got a gang of Starbucks cups over here. And I just wanted the stoppers. I walk into Starbucks when I buy cups and stuff, and I'll be like, why y'all, and some of the cups will have these cute little stoppers on straw stoppers on top. So I was like, why don't you guys, talk to corporate and see if they'll just start selling the straw stoppers, and when people come in, they can just buy a stopper with their cup. So they came out with these doggone mystery things. And I'm like, oh, I've always wanted, the straw. So now here I am. And I'm thinking about putting them on Poshmark and just selling the ones that I don't need. Because how much did I pay for these again? $7.99? $7.95. These things are $7.95. So I'm thinking maybe I just throw them on Posh, sell them for $79, whatever, Just people don't have to do like me. They don't have to worry about the mystery. They can just grab whichever one they want and buy it. So I don't know. I got suckered in though. And now I want that blue star. So is it worth it? I know. And then people, I'm on live love bug. So then people don't have to do the mystery like me. You can come up and say hi if you want, Camry. Maybe the straw got a hole in it. Babe, can you give me another straw, please? Hey, love. I need a straw. Can you give me a straw, please? This has a hole in it.
Yeah, there's a hole in both ends.
Babe, that's not what I meant. You are so annoying.
I'm annoying.
Oh, $8? Yeah, because on Poshmark, they do take like 20, I think it's like 20% off of whatever your purchase is.
They're doing what?
Alive. Come say hi to my live.
Why just got my call?
Why?
Because church was really good. Hi.
You said church was good?
Yeah, it was really good. We were basically like kind of reminiscing over like the new year, and I
Thank you, baby.
was like, I'm just grateful for like, I'm happy that I joined it. I'm like happy for everybody that I'm meeting and I'm continuing to meet.
Aww.
Yeah.
She said hi.
Oh my bad. I'm sorry, I forgot you gotta read. Hey Siobhan Campbell, sorry. I'm wishing you prosperity. Unless she's not online. I think she's talking to you.
No, she's talking to you.
Oh.
I told them about your trip.
Oh.
To South Korea. There's some more in the refrigerator if you want some.
Respectfully.
You're so funny.
I got boba though from her.
Oh, okay. Right now, I just got. These are my friends. These are my strong friends that I've been having for a long time. Jay was on, but she had to jump off, and yeah.
So, have you talked to him about your addiction?
My cup addiction.
Well, yeah, both.
I just shared my straw stoppers with them.
Yeah, you got some to last you for, years.
What? No, I'm talking about you, Cameron.
What? That's what I hear something. It's very clean. Cleaner than the States, yeah. But I mean, when it comes, I guess it depends on like what area you're in, because if you go to like Seoul, then Seoul, because it's like 복잡해요, which means like congested. It means like it's packed. There's too many people. So because of that, like sometimes people won't
Speak
really.
up.
They're right here.
Yeah, just speak up.
Can you hear me?
You're whispering.
I don't want to yell. You can't, like, why would you yell at a phone that's right here?
Because on live, they might not hear you. Can you guys hear her?
I'm pretty sure they can hear me. I feel like that's an older person thing.
You
You yell at a phone that's, like,
you
right
whisper.
there. I feel like older people yell at phones when they're, like, right there.
Do you guys
She
hear
wouldn't
her?
say LOL if, like, something I said wasn't funny. It's true that living was we're old ladies. Oh, can you not hear me? Can you not hear me? Wait. Hi. So is it true? We can't hear. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, because like it's really small country. A lot of things has to be like on top of each other. So like when you see, what I really loved about when I went to Korea is like since it's a small country, you can go to point A to point B and still like go home. Like if you are in the Midwest and you want to go to like Florida or somewhere to go to like Disney World or something, you have to like, you know, find time for that, make sure everybody has enough money, make sure everybody's days are off, and like we can plan that. But in Korea, you can just kind of get on the 지하철, which means like the subway, and you can go for not even over 2 hours and just go to the Disneyland or go to Lotte World, which is like an amusement park that's an indoor and outdoor amusement park, or you can go to Everland, which is just an outdoor amusement park. If you want to go like shopping, or you want to go to a noraebang, which means like a karaoke bar, or if you want to go to a PC bang, like for gamers and stuff like that, you can, they're all stacked on top of each other because they like to reserve space because there's not enough space. But I'm so sorry, hold on. For Siobhan, what I wanted to say about like the pollution and stuff like that, like yeah, it's a clean country, but like when you go to the busy cities, Like, you will find trash on the ground. Like, yeah, it's not when I compare it to like here, it's like not as much, but it's still there. It's not perfect. Are there a lot of high rise? Yeah, yeah. It's like it's very common. Like the buildings there are like the tall. Well, I haven't been many places, so don't like take my word for it. But the buildings there are really tall. Like I have so many videos that I like continue to show my friends and stuff. Like the buildings are huge because they have to stack and stack and stack. They can't waste space. So if you're trying to go grocery shopping and then your kids can like go downstairs or upstairs to the PC bang or the Nori bang to like listen to music, play on the computer, play some video games, you can send your kids down there while you go grocery shopping, or you guys can hit the Starbucks afterwards because it's on the second floor, first floor. Like there's just multiple floors. It's like I think it's convenient because you can do everything in one setting. You don't have to drive anywhere. And driving, you don't even have to worry about that. Like, you can get on the 지하철, go anywhere. Like, get on the subway, go anywhere. You don't have to, like, drive. Like, they have cars. And obviously it's faster, I guess. I don't know. I think it's just more convenient for me because I'm also lazy and I don't want to drive. Like, I'm a passenger princess. Are there a lot of... Okay, sorry. I just read this in. But, yeah. I will answer, like, anything I can. Because I literally love talking about Korea so much. It's just, like... It's so fun. It's not perfect. Like, no country is perfect, but it's overpopulated. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's, I wouldn't say, like, it's as overpopulated as China, but, like, it's overpopulated. Just because it's a small country. So, I mean, like, you gotta, like, factor into, like, the country size. It's kind of small, so, like, but if you go to, like, somewhere, like, where I want to go is Daejeon. Daejeon is like in the middle of South Korea. Like I know this isn't what South Korea looks like, but it's like in the middle of South Korea, and then you got Seoul up here, and then North Korea. I don't like driving either. Slay, like, cause why would you drive? Like, why do we have to drive as people? I feel like we should all have like designated drivers.
Oh,
Lord. What is the most exciting thing about living there? Let me tell ya. The most exciting thing about living there, let me tell ya. Let me tell you. I got some stories. So, sorry, I'm just taking over your whole life.
fun.
So, I got some stories for you. So, the most fun, that's not the most fun. Okay, this is not, take the orders and how you fit it best, okay? Do you like fashion? Yes. And I love fashion. So, like, Korea is, like, one of, like, I know the Francis, too. I can't say the most, but, like, one of, like, the most fashionable countries ever. And I love how, like, their dress down is still dressed up. I heard jaywalking and littering is illegal. It is, but, like, littering is still, it's kind of like here, I feel like, it's kind of like here. They're not gonna, like, actually stop you unless, like, you got, like, a jerk cop. I love fashion. I love that for us. Okay, slay. Opulence prime, if I'm saying that wrong.
Yeah, opulence.
Period. I love fashion, so they're dressed down. Fashionable like New York City. I think that's a personal preference. I think it's more fashionable, but that's just a personal thing. You could think like differently, and that's totally like valid, and like you're slaying for that. But like, so their dressed down look is basically like picture this, like a Nike's cap, and then like a nice white t-shirt, and then they got their like baggy pants and like their nice thick like chunky shoes, and then that's their like, it's kind of called like, you know, Invisible Idol or something like that. I forgot what my friend told me, but she was working there for 6 years, and I forgot what she said, but it's kind of like you know how idols, when they're trying to cover themselves up, they kind of like dress like that, and they have like a mask on, they have like sunglasses. It's kind of like the like undercover idol, so like they're kind of like, that's their like dress down, and I'm like, like, I mean, I also don't have a dress down because I like fashion a lot, but like, dang, they even make me want to like step up sometimes. And I love it. I love being challenged with my fashion. Okay, that's my number one. But number two is I like the kindness. Like, genuinely, people are so freaking kind. And you would think that, like, I'm not trying to, like, be controversial or anything, but, like, because, like, people look kind of different, and you may, like, be a foreigner of color, people may be kind of, like, does your blackness come off when I touch you? Kind of, like, vibes. But, like, more so than not, I've met like the kindest people in the world. Like, if you need help, people will literally go out of their way to help you. And I didn't personally think that would happen because I was told that like people are definitely not like Americans. They don't like small talk. True. but it's not like they'll see you in like a time of need and like they'll just walk past you. Like, no, they're not gonna do that. I really like the kindness. People care a lot, it seems. They're more of action, I think, is the difference between kindness. Like, we're all like, oh, how's your day, honey? Oh, the kids, how's your kids? Like, it's kind of like oh, how are you? What's up? Like, we don't really like think of the answer back. Like, we don't really, like, I do, but like, I think that most people, like, when you're like, oh, what's up? You don't really think about the answer back. They're more of a like, I'm gonna show you that I care about you. Like, so one time I went into like Oldens, which is like a contacts place, because I'm blind. Thanks, Mom. And so they like literally with no words. I was like trying to words. I was trying to explain to him on Papago, which is like a translating app that you can use if you it's popular in Korea. So it's like a Papago. And so I was using that to like ask him about the contacts and why they're dry and they feel like uncomfortable. And he was trying to explain to me that I need like solution, like disposable solution. And like the translation was fake tears. And I didn't really understand that. Long story short, he took money out of his register, said nothing. First of all, 잠깐만요, which means like, wait a minute. Other than that, he said nothing. And he took money out of his register and left the store. And I'm just like, did I just make him quit? Was I his 13th reason? But no, he went to like the Yakuk, the pharmacy, and then he got me like the disposable eye drops. And like I tried to pay him. I was like getting my money. He's like, 아니요, 괜찮아요, which means like, oh no, it's okay. And I'm like, what do you mean it's okay? Like you just pulled money out of your register. Like, what do you mean? So it's like stuff like that. And an old man like kind of got off of a bus when I was like crying. It was like my first week there. Do not judge me. But I got like 5 buses just to get back to my dorm because I just didn't know how to use the buses. And this old man like saw me crying and getting yelled at by the bus driver because bus drivers, they're not trying to be mean, but like they're on a tight schedule. Like the trains, the subways, the buses, they're on time. Like they will leave you. They have a job. So I can't really be mad at them. But like also he was just like pointing at the door, like telling me to GTFO. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of rude. So this old man, he like saw me crying and he like helped me on my phone to like get to the right place. Yeah, 조금 말하세요. 조금 말해요. Like I can speak like a little. 조금 한국어를 말해요. I can speak like only a little bit. I've been learning for a year. I know how to read Korean, but like speaking it and like reading Korean is one thing. If you know Hangul, then you can read anything in Korean, but obviously you need to know vocab and so you know what it means, so you know what you're saying. I wouldn't say it's the most challenging. I mean, I think for me maybe Chinese was the most challenging. I work with like I still think it's hard though. I'm not trying to say it's easy. It's definitely not easy. People are really genuine. And of course you'll get your jerks and stuff like that. I met one and he wasn't a good person, but that doesn't speak for everybody. That definitely doesn't speak for everybody. I would say like experience the country for yourself before you listen to other people, because I almost made the mistake of just listening to other people and being like, oh, like Koreans are racist. Like they're like the most racist people ever and they're like so superficial and all they care about is their looks. Like, no, if you actually like learn about their culture and like learn about their history, first of all, they don't want to be the #1 plastic surgery capital of the world. Like they genuinely have to look good because their pictures are on their applications. Like they have to be. It's not the best thing, but it's also just the way it is. They're not like, oh my god, I need a nose job, like because like ooh. Like no, they like want to get this job and like they know that if they get this surgery it will get them the job.
So that's superficial.
It is, but that's not what they want. They just want the job in order to like
I said the jobs are.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. That's mean.
We have all bad things in every society. I'm glad that this video experienced the bus driver. Update on the bus driver. So when the old guy was like getting me off the bus, he like yelled at the bus driver. I didn't understand everything, but I know what cuss words are, and he used that. And I was like, But the bus driver, he was older than the bus driver, which makes it allowed. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but like when it comes to like age is like the hierarchy. Like the older you are, like the more slang and panmal, which means like half speech, the more like panmal you can use and like not be as polite. But like if you're younger, you have to use like 총대말, which means like formal speech. And if you don't use that, then like that's fighting words basically. Yeah, for jobs, yeah, you have to have, even when I applied to teach English abroad, and I mean, it's still, yeah, I'm applying for a Korean job, so I get it, but I have to have a picture on mine, and I was like, okay, like, I didn't know how to feel about that, but I'm glad they accepted me. What's the cost of living? Yeah, there is a housing, yeah, the living is, I have heard from many Koreans, and I've also like just listened to a lot of like people speak that live in Korea. I listen to them speak like on YouTube videos and stuff like that about like the living in Korea. It's like people are not having like their birthing rates are the lowest in the world right now because a lot of people still have the traditional values of like getting married before you have a kid, and since the living and like getting a house, like you have to prepare all these things before getting a kid, and since that's really hard, they just choose not to have a kid. There's also other reasons for that, but like that's one of the main reasons is like they don't want to bring a kid into a not home. So there's like, oh, that's not the best. But also I'm finding it hard to get an apartment too, so we're not doing that great over here in the States. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, rent has went up.
Rent has went up. It has. You guys are cool. I like being
I
here.
know, these are my besties.
I like it here.
These are my besties.
Can we blame them for not wanting, for waiting to have? No. See, the older generation, I can't speak for them. Like, who am I? But I feel like what I've seen is like the older generation wants the younger generation to have kids because like obviously Korea, if they don't continue to have kids, they will be extinct, and so that's what they're worried about. But the younger generation is like, yo, F you, like, are you gonna buy me a house? Like, so I kind of get both sides of that. Also, speaking of like the older and younger generation, there's a huge age, like, how do I explain it? There's a huge like,
Sorry about the slurping. I'm going to get another drink.
I don't know how to explain it, but like there's a huge like differences within ages there, if that makes any sense. So the older generation doesn't really understand the younger generation because Korea skyrocketed like economically so freaking fast. So like the older generation is still like back in the before that happened, and then the younger generations kind of like catch up. So that's also a little bit of an issue, especially from like Panmal and like Tongdaemal and all that stuff. Has Korea implemented a one offspring like China? I am not aware of that ever happening. I haven't heard of that ever happening. But yeah, I heard that in China, and now like there's like more boys in China than girls, and so like a lot of the guys are like, we gotta like really, because the girls have options and the guys like don't. So it's kind of like sad because they had that one child policy and like most people wanted boys so they can carry the bloodline.
Okay.
And I'm just like, oh, that's kind of messed up because like now look at the guys having to like be decent human beings in order to find a spouse. Like, how dare you?
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Yeah. If you have more questions, let me know. She has another question. No, seriously. Because men had. Yeah, that's so true. And I also feel like the more men have to like kind of like challenge each other to find a spouse, the better that they'll be, in my personal opinion. Like maybe they'll actually be like, maybe the bar will actually rise a little bit and like they'll actually start like being like really nice to people. Could you imagine a man? I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to be controversial in here. Here's my mom.
Yeah, I'm back. I think they were having more fun with you, daughter. I'm back, you guys. She's a good girl, I told you guys. She is a sweetheart.
A little goofy.
She said I'm a little goofy.
I only made,
Oh, hold on. You have another question.
Well,
I only made like 77
Here you go, baby.
this week. Whoa. Right. Maybe that's what I'm saying. Like, respectfully. Like, maybe they'll just, like, act right and then they'll get a spouse. Can you imagine how easy that is? But, like, don't tell them that because they just don't know. They don't know the secret. Like,
They don't know the
They don't
secret.
know that the secret is, like, just
Act
be a
right.
decent human being.
Right.
The secret is not to cheat.
Right.
Gasp. The secret is, like, to compliment me. The secret is to be loyal. The secret is to not pressure me to do things that I don't want to do. The secret is...
Make your own money.
The secret is have a job.
Right.
How easy.
Right.
It's so crazy. Like, how dare you, like, tell me to get a job?
But they're hard workers over there, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they have to be, though. Because, like, if you don't graduate from one of the Sky University, which Seoul University, Korea University, where I went, K, and then Y is Yonsei University, and I think that's just for the women. That's just a girls' college. But you have to graduate from one of those three in order to get in one of the conglomerates. Oh my gosh. One of the conglomerates of South Korea. Listen, so you know how we have, like, the guy that runs Microsoft? Do not roast me for not knowing any of these. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Opulence Prime, thank you. Oh, stop it. Okay, stop. But, so you know how we have, like, the man that runs, like, Microsoft, and then Elon, and then Amazon bald guy, and then, like, Mark Zucker. You know how we have all those people? Those people don't really run America, but, like, in South Korea, like, Samsung, Kia, LG, insert other ones here, those are families. So Samsung family. The family owns Samsung, and then the family owns LG. So they don't date outside of the conglomerates. They don't date, like, peasants, okay? Like, they're not looking at us. They're looking at, Samsung is looking at LG, or LG is looking at the other one. So those groups run Korea. So, like, if Samsung is the higher one, but if Samsung were to fall, Korea's, like, gone. Like, and I'm not even, like, joking. I'm not being LOL. Like, I'm so cute. Like, no, I'm being deadass. Oh, sorry. I'm being so serious. Like, it's kind of scary how, because they'll kind of, like, control things politically, and I think that's when it gets kind of messy. No shade to the president that just got impeached. No offense. And, like, is also being arrested. That's interesting. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I know what's going on in politics over there. I'm not even political over here.
Probably because you
I'm
are
not even
really
political.
invested with their culture over
Yeah,
there.
keeping money in the family. They do not want to, like, it, because there's a lot of, like, you know, movies and, like, K-dramas that are like, oh, the CEO, like, fell in love with me. Like, no. Like, no, that's not happening. No. Yeah. But it's also toxic, though. Like, well, here are some of the things. Also, did you know that Samsung, like, makes tools? Food? I didn't. So, you know, before I went to Korea, I had Samsung chicken. It was okay. That's not their best work. No offense, Samsung. Like, y'all great and everything. Y'all do good with technology, I guess, but, like, the chicken was okay. Almost an arranged marriage. Yeah. That's
Common.
real. No, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, like,
It's not common
it's not
anymore?
common. Well, I don't know if it was ever common.
Really?
Maybe. I don't know. Should I ask my pastor?
Yeah.
Were you
Well, you
arranged to
said.
marry
Well,
her?
you said one of the ladies at your church was in a arranged marriage. The one of the ladies.
I did?
Yeah.
Who? Who's arranged to marry?
I don't know. You said one of them.
Well, maybe I don't know. I'm sorry about that.
Maybe it wasn't.
No,
Then.
I just know they make questionable washroom. But yes, chicken. The chicken was, it was okay. I swear. I'll show you a picture. It was okay. Like, I have no,
Oh, Lord.
I don't have a comment about that. It's just okay. I mean, it's nothing to really, honestly, I thought it was KFC. Let me stop being disrespectful. Let me stop before they, like, try to sue me or something. Okay, pizza, no food. What's food? Do I have food? Oh, okay. Is that it? Oh my god, that's so funny.
Oh wow.
She said, "Oh, wow."
That's it.
Yeah. Samsung chicken. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. I know this is pretty ghetto, but, like, you guys can work with this.
That doesn't look like anything spectacular.
Yeah.
It just looks like KFC, like you said.
Yeah, that's Samsung chicken, guys.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything major.
Also, was this Sprite? I think this was the Korean Sprite. I don't really have a full picture of it. They love Coca-Cola and Americanos. Wait, like Samsung chicken restaurant. Yeah, hold on. It's called 맛있는 Samsung chicken. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, this is the menu. Sorry. Hold on. I didn't get it. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, you can barely see it, but so the top says 맛있는 Samsung 통닭.
Blow it up like that. Maybe they can see it.
I don't know. Hold
Maybe
on.
they can see it.
맛있다 means like delicious, and Samsung, and 통, I don't know, 모르겠어요, but 닭 is chicken. So I'm gonna blow that up and see if you guys can see that. Yeah. Oh, there we go. So this is 맛있는 Samsung 통닭. 닭 is chicken, then Samsung, and delicious. So they're basically just saying that their Samsung chicken is delicious, which I think that's about perspective. We can always be open-minded, I guess. But it was food. I can guarantee you that.
Their food's cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, their food is affordable and, like, fresh. You know what? Okay, TMI, but, like, we're all women here, I think. So I used to well, I guess this isn't a man or woman thing, but, like, I used to have, like, a lot of stomach issues in America, and I thought that, like, I was just dying inside. But, like, I went to Korea, and I started not having them. So I think that maybe it's just, like, you know, the illegal ingredients that we use in our food. Hot take, but, I'd starve because I can barely read English.
Right.
I don't know how I'm gonna. No, I really don't know how I'm gonna teach kids English because, like, my Chinese coworker, she was trying to, like, make somebody a drink, and I don't know what the drink was called because I don't know liquor, but it was like something knob, and she was like and I was like, no. And, like, me and my, like, other server, she was like, no, it's like knob, like the K is silent. And then I was trying to explain to her why the K is silent, but, like, I couldn't. I'm not linguistics. Like, I don't know why the K is silent. I'm so sorry. Like, I am so sorry
I'm moving this
about that.
so I can sit down. Scoot over, Missy.
But, yeah, the K is silent, so that's the reason. The reason is because the K is silent. It's gonna leave America, I use it. But the things that we use in our food is, like, kind of concerning. And also, if you have ADHD and you plan to visit Korea, please don't just bring Adderall to Korea. Don't do that. Like, if you're gonna go to Korea, just like research a little bit about it before going. You will be arrested. Like, I'm not joking. Like, no, literally. So I filled out the Korean form. You can translate it and then fill it out.
Against
But
the law.
it's against the law completely. Like they do not fool with their drugs. Like they don't care if you just do no. Like, I'm glad I'm not addicted to drugs. I'm not like interested in ever trying because like addictions are real. But like they will jail you. Like they have the room. Like they have room for that. Okay?
You had to have like a doctor's note, didn't you?
No,
What did you have?
No, it's like just a form that they have for their government. You fill it out. You can even email them, call them. Like they speak English too, but you have to fill that out, and then you have to wait until they like finalize it, and then they'll email you the PDF. You print that off, and you bring that with your prescriptions, or you will be arrested. I wasn't arrested.
I helped her pack, so
yeah. So basically, I forgot that I had Adderall because like it's Adderall, and so I came off the plane and I was just walking with my little suitcase, looking at the signs, being a girly pop in a foreign land, and then bells started going off, like dings, ding, 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 and I'm like, oh, hi, and like she was just like, is there something you want to stay with you? And I was like, what? And she's like, do you want to stay with that? And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So she was like, come with me. And like I don't know how she said it, but like I was dead ass confusing. I thought I told you. It was dead ass confusing. Sorry, I keep saying. It was really confusing. I'm like I don't know what she was saying. So I followed her because like she's in security gear and like also she's cute. And so we went over there. It's where the other security. Can I just say, like, okay, pause, right, for the girls. There's so many cute, like, security guards. Like, they're just slaying over there. Like, those men. Sorry. Anyways, but, yeah, so as I was just in my little jammies, like, they, like, took the suitcase, and then the big, strong men kind of just, like, put it on the little Vader thingy, and they were big, and they were, okay. And then you put it on the belt, and then he was like, may I unzip? And I'm like, yes, you may. And so he unzipped it and he opened it. And it was so embarrassing because like my pajamas were there. Like, oh God, don't look at him. And then he saw like the medication at the top. And I was like, oh, yeah, I have Adderall here. And he's like, what? And then they started like speaking to each other, and I was like, "Oh crap!" And I was like, "No, like I have a thing with me, like I have a sheet of file." And I started stuttering because I'm just like, I'm scared, and you're cute, and I don't know what to do. And so they took. Listen, you don't know what he looked like. Gosh, and he had a uniform on, like he had a uniform on. So, anyways, he like looked at the form. And then, like, he brought other people to look at the form. So, like, every security guy that was, like, over there surrounding me. Legal. I know. But, like, everyone was surrounding me. And I'm just, like, the little foreign brown girl. And, like, I'm just, like, being surrounded by these people. I'm just being surrounded. And I'm just, like, okay, this is embarrassing. They're going to think I'm trying to do something illegal.
You're on drugs.
I'm drugs! Like, so, so they were, like, looking at that form for a hot minute. They kept bringing other people over. They looked at me. They looked at the form. They're asking each other questions. Like, they've never seen this before. And I'm just like, I'm pretty sure if you have this form, this is not the first time that you've done this. Please. Thank you! That's what I'm saying. He had a uniform. You don't know how good he looked in that.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Like, I was like, okay, sir, calm down. Like, even though I'm the one that needs to calm down, really. But, yeah, so he looked at the form, and he was just like, oh, okay. So after a while of looking at it, bringing other people over to gasp and gawk at it, they bring me another form to sign. And then they, like, try to, like, clumsily package it back up. I thought it was so cute because they were, like, trying to, like, and then things kept falling, and then things out of my suitcase kept falling. It was all embarrassing. And so he just kind of, like, tried to grab it all up and, like, put it in there. And, like, he closed it. He's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm just like, it's okay. And, like, then, like, I zipped it up and I went about my way. And then, when I got into the...
Okay.
And then when I got into the airport, I got yelled at. a man, he walks up to me very confident, like, and then he's like, taxi! Where are you going? 어디가요? Taxi! And I'm like, I'm still trying to figure out what taxi means. Like, I just got here. Like, can you let my school Korean come in? Like, I just got off the plane. But, I mean, obviously, taxi and 어디가요? Where are you going? I was like, I'm going over here. Like, I'm going, like, I'm still in here. I'm just meeting my group. And so I was trying to say that, but it was in English. And clearly he waddled off at, like, eventually. But, like, yeah, it was a fun, like, it was fun. That was great. Yeah, so, like, whenever we saw, like, military men, like, you know how you say military men here, and you're like, oh, cool, no, thanks for your service, or whatever. I was like, I know I'm not from here, but thank you so much for your service.
Okay.
Thank you. They did hard work. So, Korean men, they have to, like, do at least 2 years of military service. So, like, they, like, have to do it. So, it's not really, like, they chose to do it. But, like, also, still thank you
Yeah.
for your service.
They put in the work, didn't
They
they?
really did. They really did. Gosh, darn it. What is the dating? It depends.
Ooh.
It truly depends on...
Do you guys want to know something juicy?
It depends on who
She
you
has a
are.
juicy story.
It depends on who you are. If you...
She has a juicy story.
If you...
Do you guys want to hear her juicy
It's always the
story?
uniform for me. It's the uniform for me too, my good sis.
She had a date over there. Do you guys want to hear about it?
No, they said no. Why did the ear come up?
They want to hear about it. They want to hear about it.
Okay, well...
Tell them something juicy. Good Lord.
Okay, so this guy...
And this, we're not saying that they're all like this. This is just this one.
So this guy messaged me and was like...
On a dating site.
Yeah, no, hold
Was it a
up,
dating
pause. No.
Oh, okay.
Before I got to Korea, I was... So the same language app that I met, Shay... Like,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so it was a language learning app, and I usually, well, I don't meet them because obviously I'm not in Korea, but, like, we exchange languages. I've been exchanging languages with this guy before I got to Korea. And then when I got to Korea, he's like, hey, do you want to get coffee? And I'm like...
so you guys were just meeting, like...
Yeah.
You had conversation
Yeah,
before.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
but it wasn't, like, ongoing. It's
Okay.
just like, oh, how do you say, I'm going to the store? Oh, this is how I would say it.
Okay.
How do you say this in English? So, like, we would do that. But one day, when he figured out I was in Korea, because I was like, oh, I have a study abroad, I'm going to be here at this, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, that's awesome. Hey, do you want to get coffee? And I was like, okay, slay. And he's like, well, I'm in Gangnam, near Gangnam. And Gangnam is, like, the Beverly Hills of, like, South Korea. So it's like, your oppa, your K-pop idols and stuff like that is going to be over there. And so I didn't really want to go over there because I kind of figured it'd be hectic and kind of, like, chaotic. And also, I'm not going to pretend to be uppity if I'm not. Anyways, so I was like, well, I'm near Annamyeol, which means Annam Station, and I'm at Koreode. So I'm already at, like, I'm not going to leave too far from my campus. I'm not, like, interested in doing that. So, like, you can come over here or, like, you know, I'll see you
Smart.
whenever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was like, oh no, that's totally fine. I understand that you don't really know the subway that much. So yeah, let's go. Like, I can meet you wherever. Like, just choose a cafe. And I'm like, okay, so I chose a cafe and he met me there. He was a little late, but, like, also he was all the way in Gangnam. So, like, yeah. So he met me there and I ordered a drink at the cafe so I could have, like, apple juice or something. And then when he got there, he ordered a drink. And all he talked about was himself. Like, he would randomly start talking in French because, like, he works abroad. So cultured, right? And, yeah, I thought it was weird. I didn't think it was cute. It's weird. But, then he would just keep talking about himself. And I was like, okay, well, maybe he just needs, like, an ego boost. So I was like, oh, yeah, that's so great. Like, I can't believe you can speak French. Wow. So I was giving him what he needed. And clearly. And so then after that, he was like, well, have you been to Gangnam? And I was like, no, because I think he already knew that I wasn't over there because, like, I don't know how to use yeah, he was trying to impress me. Yes. You know, to impress me, like, you really just have to do little stuff. Like, respect your elders. Like, sit up straight. say thank you, clean up after yourself. Like, I don't really care if you can speak French. Like, I don't know. But anyways, so I'm trying to recall all the events. Then he was like, do you want to go to Gangnam? And I was like, oh yeah, like I haven't been there. I mean, sure. Yeah, one last place in Seoul before I hit the road, because I think that it was my last week in Korea. So I was like, why not? Like, I've been avoiding it all this time, why not go? So we got up and he immediately went to the door. So when you go to the cafe, there's like a thing, you just pay. Like, you don't have to wait for like anyone. You pay before you get the drink. So that's like how that worked. What?
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So, like,
go ahead.
we already paid. But I think that's like, I don't know if that was necessary. But he immediately just walks to the door, which I'm already unattracted, because like he doesn't grab his glass, he just gets up and go. And it's one of those restaurants, it's a small little cafe. Grab your glass and put it where the other glasses are at the front, so the servers don't have to, make people's job easier. I don't know, that was just weird. I just didn't like that. Like, I was like, okay, whatever. So one red flag, but I just let it go. I'm like, okay, Cameron, you're just being rude. Like, whatever. So we walk to the subway station. We go down, and and then we're standing in front of the subway waiting for it to come. And there's these girly pops just being so cute. And they're just living and existing. And I just love that. And so I looked at them, and then I looked at him, and I'm like, I'm a complimentative person. Like, if I see something that I like, I'm gonna say it. Like, I don't know why that's so hard.
She compliments.
Yeah, like, I mean, if I like something, you're gonna know. A lot of Korean people were like kind of taken back by that, which I understand, because like you don't just do that in Korea. Like, you don't have open conversations with random people that you don't know unless you're like in a setting like that.
We do.
Yeah, but Americans, we do. So a lot of Koreans think Americans are over friendly when, like, honestly, we just be talking. But anyways, so we are standing there, and I'm like, oh, they're so pretty. And he's like, who? And I'm like, oh, them. He can also, his English is kind of like, So we're kind of speaking Konglish, which is kind of like Korean English. But anyways, so he looks over there, and he's like, oh, I don't think so. And I'm like,
I don't like men that do that.
that's weird.
Yeah.
That's suspicious.
Yeah.
That's weird. And so I'm like, why?
Yeah,
Why?
that's rude.
And the answer that he gives me is not the answer that anyone would want to hear. But yeah, he is. He is. But it gets worse, because he's not just arrogant. He's not just arrogant.
Right.
So he looks at me, and then he looks at them, and he's like, their skin is too white for me. They are too pure for me. Like, I like tan girl. Very tan girl. Too pure for me. And I'm like, what does that mean?
Right,
What does that mean? I'm confused. Like, I'm confused. And he's like tan skin I like more. And I'm just like, okay, like, you basically said the same thing, but it's fine. And then he's like, muscular. And I'm like, I look in the like the reflection of the like that part.
Yeah.
That part. Yeah. And I don't know what kind of fetishizing that he was gonna get into tonight, but it wasn't that. So I look at my reflection when he says muscular.
You're not even muscular, though.
Do I look like a Greek goddess to you?
You're like
I'm confused.
Tiny. You're not muscular.
Like, I'm genuinely lost. I don't know what. So I look at him, I look at me, and I'm just like, okay. Like, what? So I think about leaving, and I try to find that way out, and then the subway comes. So, like, I'm like, oh, well, okay, I guess I can't leave. And then, so we both go in together, and he does this cute little thing where, like, I sit down and he sits in front of me, or he stands in front of me to, like, guard me or whatever. So I'm like, okay, maybe the bar is gonna rise, I guess. Yeah, I got lost. It all got lost somewhere. We go to Gangnam, and he starts, like, leading me kind of, like, up the stairs. Like, Korea's, especially Seoul, it's very, like, packed. So I thought it was nice to have someone leading me like through the crowd and everything. So I was thinking, okay, maybe he's redeeming. Maybe he's not horrible. Where the bar is, it was low, okay? So like don't judge me. Or you can, it's fine. So anyways, we go to this like very awesome multiple story theme room. We go all the way to the top and it's like an Instagram beautiful type of, I don't have a picture of that part. It's a beautiful Instagram like grassy fur, like there's like fake grass and there's like fur chairs and it just kind of looks like, you know, like
Great
you would,
photo op.
yeah, it just seems like it'd be like really cool and funky to like take a picture there. And then he pulls me down to the third floor. I know math. To the third floor. The thing I don't like about that is don't pull me. Okay, you like weigh more than me and you're yanking me and I'm flying and I don't want that. So don't do that. If you are like taking a girl out, can you be gentle, please? That's like all I ask. Why are you yanking me? So I get yanked downstairs. Like I'm not joking. Like I'm flying downstairs. I don't know what's happening. And the third floor was like a technology room and I love technology, but I guess he didn't. So, you know. But anyways, he goes straight to the piano because like he has to give me a show.
Oh,
Yeah. And
I didn't know he could play.
it doesn't matter, Mom. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. So I look at like all the technology that they have. It's really cool. They have like a that little vacuum thing that roams around your house, except it's all furry and it has a little tail. So if you pet it, it'll like the tail will move. Sorry, the tail will move. It's so adorable. They have a huge ginormous bear, but it's a speaker. So like you can set the bear in the corner and it's like a speaker. He did try it. He failed. And then they had these glasses that like they're basically like the glasses that you'll get at the glasses store to like see like is it one or two. But like it's not like you can just like scroll a little thing. It just looks like cool sunglasses, but you can scroll a thing to see better. It's kind of cool. So anyways, I try to like show him them and he's like, those are ugly. So they really are, honestly. There's so many things that I didn't know I needed in life until I went to Korea. And I'm just like, what? That makes sense. Why don't we have that? And what I'm talking about is smoking rooms for people that can't help themselves and just have to smoke indoors for some reason. Like in Korea, they smoke, let me tell you. Those drugs are okay because those are just cigs. So there's like in most restaurants and places, there's like separate closed off rooms. Like they're glass so you can like see outside, but you're going to be smoked up.
Are they ventilated?
I don't know. I didn't go in.
Cause
That's not my business.
Yeah.
Like
I've been on the
suffer.
casino before, and they have certain areas, and it just stinks.
I don't know, and I don't care. That is y'all's thing. That is y'all. Go smoke.
Yeah.
Go smoke. Sit in your own. No offense if y'all
No,
smoke.
what I'm saying is like if you're in another part, do you smell it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
No. It's
Well,
just
that's cool.
they're living, they're breathing, and their own smoke.
And you
I'm
guys don't
obsessed
have
with
to
that.
smell it.
No.
Okay, that's cool.
Nope. They even have them at cafes.
That's cool.
And you'll see people go in there and smoke. And also, I think vapes are illegal, if I'm not mistaken. But they be vaping.
Well, if they're illegal, I'm sure they're not vaping.
Hold on.
Because Korean people, you know, they don't really go against the law too much.
They don't, but I mean, some things aren't really that serious when it comes to laws. Everything illegal in Korea. No. It's not illegal. Never mind. I'm just talking out of my butt. You haven't lived until you see someone smoke 2 cigarettes at a time. Bro, what? That's crazy. No, I haven't. I haven't lived,
Me
apparently.
either.
That's crazy.
Me either.
They're like, I know I'm going to have one later, so I might as well.
I need more.
I might as well. But yeah, so the glasses were really cool. And so I was trying to show him the glasses because, I don't know, like, when I'm with a guy, I want to have fun. Like, when I'm with a human, I want to have fun. But, like, when I'm with a guy, I'm, like, a little cutesier. Like, I'm like, look. And, like, I try to, like, be cute. And I'm like, look. And he's like, those are ugly. I'm like, okay, well, your piano's ugly, so bitch.
Thank you.
Anyways, so he continues to play the piano because he's so classy. And then the guy, as I'm trying to put the glasses down, the guy that is working there is like, I can speak a little English. and he takes the glasses from me and he starts to clean it with like his arm thingy, like with a sleeve.
Because she had makeup on it.
Because I had makeup and my makeup is darker than them, so I like I don't put my glasses, like I don't put my face on stuff because you know what I'm saying.
She was a little embarrassed, and he was so
Yeah.
nice enough to say, "Oh no."
Yeah, he was just like, no, it's okay. And then he was like, did you understand? And I was like, And so he puts them on my face, and I'm just like,
You're gonna have makeup everywhere.
I
Thank you,
will
sir.
leave this date right now. Like, please stop.
He was being
he was
polite.
being so nice, and it's like it's not that darn hard. But anyways, I'm just like, oh, because I try to like hover it, and he just sets it on my face. And then, anyways, so when he takes it off the second time, he like starts to clean it again, and then I grab like the alcohol wipes and I clean it for him, and like we're kind of smiling and we're kind of vibing. And then after I'm done with that, I just like go to him and like let him show me how to play piano because like that's what he wants, and that's clearly what he wants. And then afterwards we go. He yanks me.
That's what he wants.
He yanks me down to the second floor, and the second floor was, oh my gosh, dude, can you please? So the second floor, he was like, oh, you're gonna love this one. Like, I'm so excited to show you this one.
So
Guess what it was?
What?
Oh my god, K-pop! Like, no offense. Like, if you love K-pop, I love that for you, sweetie. Like, I'm not a hater. I listen to K-pop. Like, I it's great. But I'm not obsessed. And I also didn't, like, get into Korean culture through, like, K-pop and K-drama and Oppa Saranghae. Like, I actually just really love the history. I think it's fascinating. And also, I just want to learn the language so I can be fluent and meet new friends. But yeah, so when I didn't give him the expression that he thought he would get. Oh my god, who was that? Who is this? Oh. Who's that? Why
Kelly
is she
Stamps?
laughing?
Kelly Stamps.
Oh, I didn't spell that right. Oh god. Life update. Moved to New York City in the month. Aging as an influencer. You super. I don't know who this is. Oh my goodness. What is this? I don't know what's happening.
She's very pretty. I don't know who Kelly's.
She's a black girl YouTuber who is hardcore into K-pop. Ah, I see. I guess so. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see her. Yeah.
She's pretty.
Slay, I guess. Get it, I guess. So I wasn't like, ah! So he was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Kind of like, he was looking at me, like, because I walked in and I was like, oh. And then he was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. Like, what do you want? Like, I don't, like, it's great. It's really cool. They work so hard. They don't get I don't think that they get they don't get treated the best, and they work so
K-pop
hard.
people?
K-pop idols. They work their
idols.
butts off so hard day and night. That's literally their life. It's not just like, oh my god, I'm like an idol and I have time off. Like, no, you're like learning these dance moves every single second because you have multiple dance moves to multiple different songs, and you have to do that every single day. Like, that's your life. This is your life now. And it's kind of like a life contract that you sign with agencies, and it's hard stuff, and I could never be one. He thought you should. Yeah, he was upset. He was upset with me. I think that's when he started to not like me.
Oh yeah, continue the story. I'm sorry, because this is
fine.
good.
So we walked in, and he's like, "You like K-pop?" I'm like, "Yeah, I listen to K-pop." He's like, "Yeah." So he like grabs my hand because I'm not moving fast enough, I guess. Like, he's a bali, like, which means like quickly, and you know. I'm more of a like I'm from the Midwest, okay? We take things a bit slowly here, okay? We don't have to rush, except when we're on the road. But I'm just kidding. But like I don't understand why he's so quick with that. Like, I understand that Bali cultures like get things done very quickly. Like, when you're in a convenience store and we're done with you, it's immediately on to the next. Like, they're not trying to be rude to you. They were nice to you during your exchange, but now it's on to the next. So you have to gather your stuff really quickly and put it in your backpack and run. That was great. But yeah, he was just it's happened to me so many times. But yeah. There's so many times I had to do that.
Goofy, dude.
So yeah, he was yanking me. He was like, do you like the VC? Do you like new jeans? And I'm like, yeah, like, oh my god, like, yeah, I like new jeans. And he's like, yeah, Le Seraphim. I'm like, yeah. I'm trying to name all the ones I know. Dang, that's embarrassing. Stray Kids. Like, do you know? Because when I listen to songs, even in America, like Japanese song, J-pop, K-pop, Latin music, like all of that, I don't really focus so much on, oh my gosh, who sings this song? Because now I want to be obsessed with them and wonder what they're doing on a Friday night and who they're doing it with and how. I don't really care. Like, I mean, I'm sure you're a great person, but like also, like, I need to worry about myself and make money because you guys are already doing fine. But yeah, so I don't really care to know, like, oh, everyone in New Jeans, what are they doing right now? I know all of their names, and it's okay if you do. I don't think that's a bad thing. It's
I
just like
assume
I'm
that's
not
a band.
It's a band.
Okay.
Yeah, all of these are bands. New Jeans, Stray Kids, Le Sserafim, like all of these are bands, and they
Okay,
have
let's
multiple
continue to
people.
talk about our date.
And they have multiple people in the group,
very
but
important.
like I don't know all of them. But anyway, so he like walks me through, and he's just like pointing out this, these are stickers, these are cassette tapes, these are vinyls, these are colorful. Do your friends like K-pop? Yes, they do. Okay. And then I try to stroke his ego a little bit, and I'm like, oh, what are these? Like, what are these little things? And he's like, oh, those are like wands. So like when you're at a concert, you wave and they light up. And I'm like, oh wow, that's so cool. So fascinated in that. Wow, that's innovative. So I guess he was happy with that. And then we went to the last floor, which like this big keychain making area. It has like all these different types of like cute little thingies that you can put your keychains on. They're so adorable. It was so cute. But
Oh, is that where you made that keychain?
No.
Oh.
That was in Insadong.
Oh, okay.
Insadong is like a huge giant. And then so ADHD is it was real. So yeah. And then we went to the last floor, and he didn't really like that floor that much, so he drug me out of it. Drug me out of it. I thought that was rude because I actually wanted to see the floor. And also,
Right.
all of the people that worked there being so oh my god, the customer service in Korea is amazing. Okay, keep going. So, he yanks me out of the
Jesus, help her.
out of the multiple themed building. So cool, by the way. Like, I really wish I could have remembered the name so I can like tell you guys to go there. So sorry. Like, it's in Gangnam. So we go out of there, and then he yanks me to a restaurant, and I'm not like, I don't know.
We're
like,
at another restaurant.
No, this was a theme story building, and now we're going to a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
I'm nodding along and hanging on to every word. I love her.
What is?
Thank you.
Oh.
Sorry, I have ADHD, so it's like really hard for me to like kind of stay on one topic and like not
That's okay.
talk
We
like
love her.
lightning.
She's always like this too, you guys.
So then like we go to so he drives me to a restaurant this time. No, sorry. He said, "Are you hungry?" And I was like, "I can." He drives me. Like, he doesn't even like wait for me to finish. And I'm just
Right.
like, "Damn, okay, can I just do you care when I talk or not?" Like, I feel like I'm just there for like, you know how women are there for men for decorations?
Were you over talking him? Like, were you
No.
overshadowing him?
No.
Okay.
No. He wouldn't let me talk. And like
Oh.
and it's not even like he wouldn't let me talk. I shouldn't say that because I was allowed to talk. It's just every time I talked, he wasn't interested.
Okay.
You could hear him, like, you know, Koreans, when they listen to you, they're like, ne, Like, he would just be like, oh. You want to go eat?
Crickets.
Yeah, he does not care. Like, can you speak French? No. Well, I don't care. Yeah, I was his trophy for the night, I guess.
Yeah.
I disappointed that man, I tell you what. But anyways, so pick your trophies wisely, I guess.
Sorry.
So anyways, he yanked me to the restaurant.
I
and,
wasn't proud, Mama.
So he yanked me to a restaurant, and then he wrote our names on this whiteboard that they had outside the restaurant, so that how much anime he acted out. So he wrote on the whiteboard outside of this restaurant like his name, so like we could be on the waiting list. And then Bali comes in, and he's just like, I don't want to wait anymore. So he yanks me to another restaurant, and I'm just like, and he falls.
He fell.
We fell. There was like a cord. I don't know what the cord was for outside that restaurant, but there was a cord, and he like fell, and I'm like,
Jeez.
I was way too nice to him, but I was like, oh, 괜찮아요. Like, are you okay?
You're
He's
an
like,
American.
yeah.
In a foreign land.
Yeah. So so yeah, he was embarrassed. Yeah, he was like, yeah, I'm fine.
Oh,
just like, bitch, you look silly.
Poor guy.
He's fine, trust me. He has another one, I'm sure. But anyway, so when he yanks me to the other restaurant, I'm like, hey, can we erase this so they don't have to call our name? Oh, it don't matter. Let's go.
Was the wait too long for him?
I guess. I don't know.
So he just wanted to leave.
Yeah.
And then when you leave, you're supposed to erase your name off the board so that the waiters don't call you. And he said, oh, forget it. Yeah, that's rude.
It's not that hard to be good.
Did
know?
you erase your name?
It wasn't my name, it was his. He wrote it down. I was yanked.
Yeah.
So how am I supposed to erase anything? How am I supposed to do anything? I'm being yanked all night.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Poor baby. Go
I'm
ahead.
literally not joking. He yanked me.
Damn.
So I'm yanked to another restaurant, and
Yeah,
we
he's
sit
not-
down.
He was not a gentleman.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
He's awful. So we sit down. Ugh, he's so annoying. So we sit down, he looks around, and he has this big smile on his face, and he's like, you're the only foreigner here.
Very aggressive, yeah.
So I look around, and indeed, I am the only foreigner in there. You are correct. Congratulations. 4 cookies
Was
for
he
you.
wanting you guys to be the only foreigner? Like, you to be the only foreigner?
I don't know. I don't.
You were a trophy girl.
I was.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you see, so in Seoul, everyone stares at me, right? Because, like,
Yeah, you're right.
and I'm fine with it now. Like, at the beginning, I mean, I knew about it. I did all this, like, research, looking at videos, like, oh, black women in Korea, how do they feel, blah, blah, blah. I know all of that, but feeling it and being in it is a different thing. I've never been, like, stared at so much, and Koreans do not care. Like, they know that they're staring, and what?
They don't care. They won't turn their head or nothing?
No, no,
Wow.
no. They will wait until they're finished staring at you in order to stop. And they don't mean it disrespectfully. They just are curious. Some people, I'm sure, are disrespectful. He was doing too much, trying to be spontaneous. Oh, God, yeah. And I don't mind spontaneity, but, like, don't be mindful. What? I don't. Well. Anyways, so we go
I
in
do
the
not go to Korea
You'll be fine.
because I'm going to stare back.
Oh, shaded. Shaded.
I'm going to be like,
No, you're fine. You're fine. Like,
that's weird.
some girls did, and
That is so weird.
they're a homogenous society. You gotta understand both sides. They're a homogenous society. All they see is Korean. So you. Okay.
Yes.
No, I did.
Period.
No, I did. For the older
That's
women,
weird.
it's normally the older people. The younger people don't stare so much, but the older people do. And if you just simply smile and like do a little bow, and then
And I'll be like, is everything okay?
and if you just do a little bow,
I'm weird too. Are we okay?
and if you just do a little bow and say 안녕하세요, like if you just say hello, and they'll smile back at you. I haven't had one older person that I'm like 안녕하세요.
You
Oh.
got one.
There was one older woman that said I was the weirdest foreigner she's ever met. And honestly, she's the weirdest old looking lady that I've ever met, but I didn't say that.
Hey, the weirdest foreigner.
Staring contest, that's crazy.
Right.
But yeah, so oh yeah, the staring is crazy, but it's not weird. You don't know their hearts. Yeah, exactly. I don't think it's weird. I think it's different.
Maybe we look very, very interesting.
Most
to
of the
them.
time, people think I'm pretty though.
You are.
Yeah, thank you.
You are.
I mean, I look like you. The older ladies, they'll say like, "Oh, 예뻐요," which means like you're so pretty.
She is. She's
예쁘다.
very pretty.
Even when I go to the Korean church, people are like, "Oh, you're so pretty. Like you look like Tiana."
Yeah. Tiana.
And then
I told her they think she looks like Tiana because she wears.
Oh
her,
yeah.
She wears this. She works with elementary school
Oh yeah. They
kids.
said I look
And
like
they
Simone
told her, oh, Simone Biles?
Simone Biles.
I
Yeah.
thought you said the kids said you look like Tiana.
No, that was at church.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah, at the school though, I look like Simone. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Beautiful.
you.
Two beautiful women. Black women.
Thank you.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yes, but at the restaurant, he sits down and is like, "Yeah, the only foreigner. Oh, I'm so cool." And so I look around. I'm like, "Oh wow, you're right. Oh my god, how did you know?" I'm 5'2". But yeah, I just looked at him and I smiled. Like, I wanted to still be polite, you know, agreeable. I'm agreeable.
She's on a date. She's trying to.
Yeah, and also, I don't want to hurt a man's ego because I know that when a man's ego is hurt, like, things could happen.
Yeah.
And I don't want that to happen to me.
Aggression.
You know, like, I'm scared. Help.
Physical.
So I'm like, oh, wow, you're so right.
Or mental.
Wow, you're so smart.
Yeah.
You can look at things and tell the difference. Wow, you're so smart.
Right.
So, yeah, we get a table and then we sit down. Can I tell you, listen, I'm so sorry that I keep doing this. So, the waiter that we had.
Girl.
He did a great job.
Jeez.
He was so nice.
Oh.
He was so sweet. And his tattoos were so cool. And he was
he short?
Oh, yeah. No, the guy, he was like,
Your date?
yeah, he was like right here.
That's short. If you're 5'2" and your date was like right there, he's short.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor thing.
Yeah. He made up for it for, I don't know what he did. He didn't do nothing.
Go ahead.
So, I tried to give him something. Go back and talk to. I wanted to. No, here's the thing. When I'm on a date with someone, even if they're like pieces of shit, I try to be nice.
But
so
they're not your boyfriends, though. That's the funny thing.
I know, but like something in me, I can't do that. No, but really though.
Girl, slide that number.
I try so hard to like be nice. So I don't want to be like,
Child, if
like no, that's
there's
rude.
no ring involved. I'm sorry. I'm putting my number down.
I didn't do it. He could have had a girlfriend. He could have been in a situationship.
And
he
if
could
not,
not
then he
speak
wouldn't
English.
call.
Maybe he couldn't speak English.
And
like
he wouldn't call.
I'm not out here for that. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just not like that.
Let's go.
Tell her. Guys, okay.
Right.
I'm not, y'all acting like I can be out here talking to men. Like, this man came to me, okay? Like, I'm not out here, like...
But we're in a new land, honey. Nobody knows us.
Like,
we're
no,
trying to
that's
meet
why
and mingle, okay?
That's why I never downloaded...
That could have been your next date.
That's why I never downloaded Tinder. Because, like, I know what they're... Go back to the restaurant.
I know, right? You're going back next month.
If it so happens, I will give y'all an update. But honestly, I don't know what restaurant that was. I'm not gonna sit here and fake with you. He was fine. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. Like, he was as fine as a slice of butter.
You're gonna be there for a whole year. Trust me, you'll have time.
He was cute. Like, I was just like, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me at all.
Let's get to the nitty gritty of this day,
so anyways,
man.
Sorry. Okay, so anyways, so we sit down and we eat. And then he is such a gentleman, guys. He's such a gentleman. So he orders food. Oh, he asks me, do you like spicy food? Yeah. So he was like, do you like spicy food? He said, 매워 음식을 좋아해요? Like, the spicy food do you like? And I'm like, 네, 좋아해요. So I'm like, yeah, I like it. And he's like, oh, good. So he orders spicy tteokbokki. Tteokbokki is like fish cake. No, it's like rice cake, and it's like it's in the shape of like a sausage, a little baby sausage, but it's a rice cake, and it's like soft and stuff. I don't like it because it's like squishy. But it's...
Was it raw?
No, it's,
okay.
I mean, it's rice cake.
Rice.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Yes. Yeah.
It was raw?
I think it's rice cake. I don't know.
Like a sushi? No?
It's rice.
Okay, go ahead.
That's
Move
like
on.
squishy. Yes. So
She's like, Mom, I gotta show you.
I just can't have you not doing this. It's rice cake. Like, this is rice cake.
That looks like pasta.
Right, but it's not. It's rice cake.
Okay. Show our friends.
Well, I'm sure they know. So there's the tteokbokki.
Tteokbokki. It looks like pasta to me. But.
So we had tteokbokki to start off with, and
She said, "Please give us
can I tell you that this man was coughing and choking, and his face was red? So why in the world, God's green earth, why would you order that? So he's coughing and hackling. Yeah, they're really good. I mean, it's good. It's just if I just got over the squishy texture, it would be fantastic. I like the sauce. The sauce is great. Anyway, so I was eating. I'm fine. He's eating. And I'm just like, oh, okay. 괜찮아요. For the second time. He's like, hey, I think you are more Korean than me. No, I think that maybe if you don't like spicy food, you shouldn't order it. I'm not like I'm not Korean. I'm still 100% black.
African American. I'm black.
I don't know. I think that don't order that next time.
Right.
And anyway, so
You're
he
trying to
drinks.
fascinate you.
Just stop doing it. I don't like it when guys try to like impress you and they can't. Just don't. Just be yourself.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like and honestly, I don't even know if I'd like them even if he was himself. Like I don't like what he presented. So like at this point, it gets worse, I guess. Yeah. So anyways, he continues to choke and gag, and that server is just coming by with water, and I'm so glad about that. I'm so glad that he's choking so he can get water, and then I can see the waiter. It's great. So he drinks his water. It was so good looking. And then he gives me water. So sweet. And then he continues to order drinks. And I love what clearly he was trying. He was trying way too hard. He was gonna die. Like this man was choking, and I was just like, "Are you okay?" Like he's genuinely choking for his life. Also, I forgot to mention this. Yes, people in Seoul stare at me, but and Gangnam is in Seoul. But like, I guess Annam, the part that I'm in, where like the Korea University is, they stare a lot. But like in Gangnam, the Beverly Hills of Korea, they were not staring at me like at all. I felt at home. Everybody was minding their own business with their Chanels and their insert other luxury brand here. Like they were minding their business because I was not in that space, and I loved that for me. Right. I felt so I was like, thank you. Like not me being an actual person, but yeah. So cool. As he's choking, we get more water, and then he orders more drinks, and
yeah, he's ordering drinks.
He orders drinks. So I learned about like makgeolli. Makgeolli is if you ever go to Korea. Yeah. If you ever go to Korea, like, try makgeolli if you are not lactose intolerant. It's kind of like a milky tasting liquor, and it's my favorite liquor of all time. I thought that liquor had to be gross and disgusting because, like, that's what I'm used to here. But, no offense. But it's just, like, nice and, like, soft. It doesn't taste like any of the milk I've ever had here, and it doesn't taste like, it's just, it's like if
try that.
Sure. If whipped cream was a liquor, and not whipped cream flavored liquor, it's just soft and anyways, whatever. So he asked me like, oh, soju, have you ever tried soju? And I'm like, yeah, I've been here for like 6 weeks, but okay. And like that's y'all like soju, trust me, I've tried it and it's good. Like soju, if you've never tried it, it tastes like water, which is not good.
It's alcohol that tastes like water.
It doesn't taste like anything. And I think salted caramel. Was that salted caramel? Like Bailey's? I don't think it's like Bailey's, to be honest. It's so much salt. You don't taste alcohol. And a lot of their alcohols in South Korea, you don't taste it. And that's just a personal opinion. And maybe I'm too used to the alcohol here.
Salted caramel.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
But I think because we're used to I think it's because we're used to the alcohol here that you don't taste the alcohol there. And that's the same with our snacks. Like our snacks here are too salty, too sweet. Like we just put too much stuff in our stuff to where you go to a country like Korea and try their chocolate croissant snacks. It tastes so light. But like it's so refreshing. So I don't know, whenever I try to drink at the Pyeongnitam, like at the convenience store, like everything is so light that if you don't like it, you're not gonna hate it. It's just like, I won't buy this again. It's not like you're out. Will it get you? Yes. Yeah, the thing about Korean alcohol is that not all soju is the same percentage. Not all makgeolli is the same percentage. So you have to be careful. Like, especially since it doesn't taste like alcohol, you have to be careful.
So it's not strong, so you want to drink.
And then sometimes it is strong and it tastes the same, so you want to drink.
Oof.
So it's like, you don't taste it, so you just keep drinking because you're like, damn, this is good. But like, yeah. So anyways, he buys soju, we drink soju, and he's like, whoa. Because like, he starts like, how do I explain it? So he pours a shot. Yes, please try. Please go to Korea. He pours us a shot, we drink. He pours us a shot, we drink. And then he pours us a shot, we drink. He pours us a shot. We drink. He pours us another shot. I drink. And he stops. Yeah, it'll sneak up on you for sure. Like, please know your limit and do not, like, think it's different.
And
because
she's
you're
a
in
lightweight,
country.
so I don't even understand how she was going.
I think it's all the food.
Oh,
Because he
you ate
ordered
a lot.
Yeah, he ordered chicken on top of it because he couldn't handle the tteokbokki. So we also had chicken. But and also I like Korean chicken. No offense to Samsung, I don't really like theirs. But Korean chicken, like Korean fried chicken, it actually all their food looks like the pictures, which is confusing to me because I'm just like, oh shit, like
Not in America.
I didn't expect that to look like that, but okay, cool.
Yeah.
But it actually looks like that. So their chicken, it looks like the way it looks on the picture, and it's so good. Like, I love it. It's so great. But anyways, so I drink, and he doesn't. And then I'm like, oh, like, my cuteness starts to wear off because at this point I'm getting, like, pissed off.
Because you were like, you drink.
Yeah. So, like, I drink, and I'm like, oh, why are you drinking? He's like, oh, I forgot. I'm like,
No, you didn't freaking
drink.
forget.
Like, a straight face and all.
He didn't freaking forget.
I, like, did that and everything. I was like, drink. And then he's like, like, we both are laughing, and then I stopped laughing because I'm tired. Like,
Yeah.
like, I've been nice and flowery this whole time. Like, you're pissing me off. Like, drink.
Yeah, you got me
Okay.
drinking and you ain't drinking.
It's your turn. Okay? Drink it. So he, like, laughs and he drinks it, and I'm like, and so he's like, you're more Korean than me. And I'm like, like, I'm tired at this point. Like, I can't keep laughing. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, there's like, what
I'm
do you...
tired of being flattering.
Oh my god. So he pours another drink. We're drinking. He pours another drink. We're drinking. And then after a while, I'm like, okay, I'm done. Like, we're done here. Because he's like, oh, do you want, like, to buy another? We want to get another. I'm like, no.
You can't handle the ones we have. So.
Literally, he stops drinking, and then he looks at me, and he looks at the bowl, because makgeolli, it's, like, served in, like, a gold bowl, and, like, you just drink it, like, from the bowl, and he can't drink his. He ordered 2 makgeollis, by the way, and one was disgusting, and I said no, and the other one tasted milky fresh, and so I drank that one. I was fine with that. I'm fine. But he went hell with a nasty one. I'm like, no, you ordered that. You ordered all of this, actually, so that's your problem.
Oh, let's
and
keep going.
so he...
No, I said go ahead and keep telling them.
And so he drinks that on his own because what do you think I'm gonna do? I'm not doing that. Anyways, so after that, he's like, oh, do you want to see a movie? And I'm like, oh yeah, I've never been to the Korean movie theater here, and my friends. We're not done.
Oh.
So, and I'm like, oh yeah, my Korean friends have, like, told me about, like, how well, not Korean friends, my friends I met in Korea have told me, like, oh, it's just so luxurious here, like, going to the movie theater. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, yeah, let's go, slay. And he's like, okay. So we get up, and we walk toward the waiter to, like, pay. Some restaurants you can just get up and, like, do that. And so he looks at me, and he's just like, so how are we gonna pay? I'm sorry, what did I order again? I'm confused, but also I don't want to owe you shit. So like I'm let's go half ? Like even though you literally ordered all of this, at most I can split the tteokbokki with you, but I don't think that like this is all fair. And also you were like bragging about how much you go abroad and how much you're this and that. And also you asked me out on this date. And also you didn't even buy me coffee, and you asked me on a coffee date.
Right.
And now we're on Gangnam, so I don't know what kind of timing you're on, but that's weird. I don't know what you expected out of this night, to be honest.
The realness is beginning.
If you're making me pay for anything, I don't know what you're expecting out of this night. Like, you're not even getting a kiss on the cheek. I don't know what you're doing. But anyways, so he walks me out of here, and then we're walking to Forever. And so as we're walking Forever, I'm kind of drunk. Like, I've had a few, so I'm like, but I'm
She's
still
very lightweight, you guys.
I don't know how I'm able to still be cautious.
Because God.
I think, yes.
Praying mom.
Yes, but also I think that I don't let myself go when I'm in the presence of a man. Because I know that,
you know what? I think that when you're around people you're comfortable around, you will. But when you're not around people you don't feel comfortable with, you won't.
Yeah, no, that's genuinely it. Because I drunk a lot, yes. But I think the food helped me out as well.
Good.
Because I know the feeling of my limit, and I wasn't there.
Right.
But I was drunk. like I was still drunk.
Yeah.
But anyway, so as we're walking the streets of Gangnam, we're walking and we're
What a
walking
stranger.
and we're walking and we're walking and we're walking. So I'm like, 영화관 어디에 있어요? So I'm like, yeah, movie theater, where the hell is it? And not like hell is it, but like, you know what I mean. And he's like, oh, movie theater. 아니에요. Hotel. I want to be comfortable with you. And I'm like, oh, wow, okay. So my reaction is like, we're holding hands. I immediately like yank that because like one, I'm feeling so many emotions at once. Like
Shocked.
one, I'm shocked. Two, I'm disappointed. I wanted to go to a movie theater. Rude. And three, I'm in the streets of Gangnam and I'm a brown girl and I'm like, I'm scared of you. So like now I'm just like, my hands are literally up because like one, I want no violence, and two, I don't want to hurt your ego, but also like, did you really think you're cute? But three, like, or whatever number we're on, I'm just like confused on like, you didn't pay. Like, even if I was that kind of girl, you didn't pay. So like, what do you think? What kind of exchange is this? Like,
Weird.
But anyways, I like just hold my hands up and I'm like walking backwards, like slowly. Cause like, I don't know, it's just, it's my instinct. Yeah, he wants to go to a hotel with me because he wants to be comfortable with me. And I'm just like,
Jeez.
so I walk away and I'm like very scared in the streets of Gangnam. He really did. He thought that. He thought it would work. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
So he walks. This is the last thing you should do if you are a man and you see a girl with her hands up walking away from you is walk toward her. I
Right.
think that that's not what
like
you do.
bag them up.
Personally, I've never been a man, but I just think that
Bag up, sir.
I wouldn't do that. But anyway, so he doesn't have morals. He walks towards the scared girl that is walking away from him, like,
In shock.
and he's like, "Oh no, you're an adult, right? So we can do this." And I'm like, "Oh, do what? Like, what do you mean?
The
Like,
American came out at that point. What?
what do you mean? Like, yeah, I was
Do
not
what?
like, yeah, that's exactly how I said
You
it
about
too.
to get that angry black woman, baby.
That's exactly what
Do
I said.
what?
I was like, do what? Like, what do you mean? And then I looked at him straight in his pupils.
Period.
I looked at him in his pupils and I said, I wouldn't do this in America, so why would I do it with you?
Right.
And so he's like, and like, this is what you'll get a lot in Korea when a person is like, I think it's mostly with men, to be honest. But like when they're disappointed or they don't like something you're saying, they'll say, like, and
it's like shush. It's like they're trying to shush you.
no, it's like kind of like, ay shibar, which means like,
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a curse word.
yeah. So it's like, like they're saying it, but they're not saying it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was, but anyway, so he's like, and I'm like, and so he's like, why are you so mean to me? And I'm like, I like literally look around, like I'm like, because I'm like,
What?
kind of reverse psychology is this?
Right.
So I like look around momentarily in confusion, at hopes that something in the sky would
Like
make
what
sense.
in the heck did I do to you? You doing
And
to
so
me?
I was like, I think what is mean is you not telling me that this is what we're doing.
Right. I'm thinking we're going to a movie.
I think that's
theater.
mean. And so, what's the last thing he said? I don't remember. But then I grabbed my phone because I'm just like, well,
Yeah.
So, no, this was before I got my phone. He was like, well, I want to be comfortable. So I'm going to go to hotel. I don't know where you're going.
She's in a foreign land, y'all.
I know where I'm going.
Right.
So I pull out my handy dandy phone.
Right.
And I look on Naver, which is there. You can use the Naver or Kakao Map. I use Naver. Some people like Kakao Map more. It doesn't really matter to me. But I get on Naver and he looks at my phone. He like kind of does. His face does this, so he can look like at my phone the other way. He's like, so you do know how to use the map. So what was your plan?
He thought he was gonna have you out there on a whim, and you not knowing how to get back to your dorm.
I'm confused. So first of all, I'm not pure skin, right? So like this is all making sense. It should have made sense in the beginning. Like I'm naive. I will admit
We
that.
know what pure skin is.
I will admit that I was naive. I should have left. I felt the need to leave, but also I just didn't want to be rude. Like I was just like, oh, let
He
me
thought
just
easy.
yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. Some people are very ignorant and they think that the darker you are, the easier you are to do things with.
And the lighter you are, the purer.
And what's funny is that like my white friends that I was with, like if they just asked them,
They was willing.
like you would have gotten it that night. Like I mean, you just gotta ask the right people.
That's
Like,
so,
you know what I mean?
a lot of the kids, well, not kids because they're grown women, but a lot of the students.
You had it switched. Like I mean, you just got the wrong one. Like
yeah.
it was a good learning experience. For sure, it's not over. But so so after that, I grabbed my handy dandy pocket phone and
I was so proud of her.
I look at a way to oh my god, this is so disgusting because like what if I did?
What if you were naive and said, okay, we can go?
Well, yeah, I did a lot of research
Jesus
before that. I know what
God.
hotel means. Like even
Oh.
anyways, but God, sorry. So he's like, oh, that's a good one. You should choose that route. Oh, that's a good one too. You should choose that one. So instead of like me actually being able to look at the routes that I want to go on, I'm hearing this man like over my shoulder. He comes around, and I hear this man over my shoulder saying, "I should go to this one. I should go to this one. I should go to this one." And I just stop for a moment because I just think to myself,
Why?
how did we get here? No, not even why. Because at this point, like I've been asked why. And I just got worse and worse answers. And then I got like almost dragged to a Love Motel. I don't even care about why anymore. Because at this point, but like, how did we get here? Like, how did we get here? How did I get here? I could have said no. So like, I'm just like taking a second and I'm smiling and I'm just like taking a second and he just stops. He stops mocking me. And then I continue to look. I find one. Because it's like, I'm not going to give him what he wants. He wants me to act out, get all ghetto and hood, and like show them that I am uncivilized and like whatever standards and stereotypes they have for black women. I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
Like I just think, how did we get here? Like why? So after he's done, I actually look at it one, and then I'm like, well, I turn to look at him. I'm like, well, and he's like, and he's like, and I'm like, bye. And so I turn around and I GTFO. Which, funny, so you remember the theme park you remember the theme building that we went to? There was like a mini museum. I still don't know what it was because he didn't let me look at things. He kind of just like wanted me to get drugged. But, yeah, sorry, get drugged. I don't know how I said that. But, so there was like this thing and it was so pretty. So he's like, let me take a picture of you. And so I try to give him my phone so he can take, I know.
Yeah.
No, I don't know about mature,
I'm
but
proud of her.
I try.
She's mature.
I'm okay. I still have a lot of things that I have to work through.
She's
I'm not,
very
like,
childlike, but she's still
Yeah.
knowledgeable.
I appreciate you.
Very, very knowledgeable.
Thank you. Oh, museum. So there was like a mini museum. So I went there and he was like, first of all, he took pictures without my consent. And
He got pictures of you?
yeah.
Oh.
Like, so there was this like one area, he sent them to me. I'll tell the story of that too. But oh my god, this was a lot, personally. Men, it's just funny because people are just like, God, I want to go to Korea to get an oppa. And I'm just like, can you just like take a second to like love yourself a bit more? Like,
Right.
That's all it really takes. So it was like,
Your silhouette.
Yeah.
A silhouette of you. He took those?
Yeah, he's not a good
can't
picture.
see you in there.
I know, he's not a good picture taker. I never said he was good at it. I just said he took them.
Yeah, it's like a silhouette of you.
So, so those like pretty background pink thing, he asked for my consent on that one. But the one where I was like, my back was turned, clearly I didn't see him do that. But anyways, so I went home to my dorm. Actually, I held myself together on that bus. I didn't cry. But then I got to my dorm and I started crying. And my roommate wasn't there yet. My roommate, she was an Australia, she was Indian Australian, and we had so much banter at the hours of 3 o'clock in the morning, just talking about how funny American government is and like Australian government, what stuff they deal with and stuff we deal with. It's so funny. I love her. We still talk. But anyways, went home, cried. She wasn't there, but I got my cries out and then I went to sleep for school tomorrow. But yeah, that was rough. And then so the next day, I messaged him. I don't remember what I said, but it was along the lines of I don't remember exactly what I said, but I said, I'm sorry things went the way they did, but if I would have known that this was your intention, we both could have not wasted our times. Something like that. But then I was like, but yeah, can I have my pictures? But like I was trying to like ease the little blow, but like I was like, if you would have just told me that like all you wanted to do was use my body, we could have just ended this so quickly. I mean, your time wouldn't have been wasted. My time wouldn't have been wasted.
Right. We could have ended it like
you know,
real quick.
like we didn't have to do any of those. You didn't have to cough and almost die on spicy food. Like you didn't have to trip and fall in front of me. Like none of this could have happened. Too much. Yeah, you couldn't have had to say that somebody else was Korean 4 times. Because I guess you're not Korean. I don't know. Anyway, so then he ignored me. But he eventually sent me my pictures. So I was like, oh, wow, like, block. Thanks, but block. And then the next day, I was kind of just, I didn't have school the next day. Sorry, that was a Saturday. Friday, we don't have school. And then, yeah, but anyway, yeah. So Saturday, I was kind of in bed most of the day because I was just like, oh, wow, this is what men think of me here. That's great. Awesome. But then my Korean friend, she got me out of the dorm, and she was just like, no, we're going to hang out, blah, blah, blah. So we hung out, and we had a whole day together. It was really nice, and I told her about what happened because she knew that I was kind of upset. Like, she was one of the people that, like, encouraged me to go on the date because I was telling them about it, and they're like, oh, go on a date, have some fun, blah, blah, blah. And then, so I told her about it, and she was like, oh, my God, like, do you have his number? Like, I want to beat him up. And I'm like, oh, girl. Like, seeing her say that was kind of funny because I'm just like, oh, I didn't know you get down like that. But, yeah, I didn't have his number because I don't have a Korean number, but it doesn't matter. And then one of my, you know Kentucky, the one that was, like, boy crazy?
Yeah.
She ghosted me, like, the day of that.
Okay. She ghosted you.
So, there was this girl that I was friends with, and she's from Kentucky, and she was just... Every time we went out, it was always about, like, because, you know, you remember what he said about pure skin? So, like, she's white, so, like, guys kind of, like, not everyone, but, like, guys kind of, you know, whenever I would go to the bar with her, instead of, like, my friends of color, we would get free drinks, and guys would give us VIP sections for free, and great, yeah. But, like, when I was with my people of color, people were bumping into me. People were, like, I don't know. It just kind of depends where you go. It depends. But also, to be fair, like, some of the girls of color that I was with, they were, like, yelling and, like, kind of starting things with people. So, I don't know. I stopped hanging out with them. It was, like, one time. But still, you don't treat people like that. What's I saying? I'm so sorry. I, like, lost. Yeah, they get, like, pretty privilege is definitely a thing in Korea, not just, like, with white people or, like, foreigners anyway, but just with Koreans themselves. Like, that's why they do the plastic surgery, to get, like, the Samsung job, office job that they want, or the LG office job that they want, because if you're not working in one of the conglomerates, then, like, what are you doing? And if you're not going to college, what are you doing? You're basically ruining your life. Which I don't agree with that. Like, I mean, I got my bachelor's, but I still think, like, you don't have to go to college. Like, I mean, if you don't like school, why would you do that? Don't force yourself. I mean, if there's something that you want to do, like, let's say you want to be a doctor, I mean, I would recommend you go to school for that. You know what I mean? You handled that day better than me. I handled it better than I thought I would. Like, I never thought about being in a situation like that, but, like, I was really scared because I'm just, like, are you really serious right now? Like, my first date in Korea, and this is how, okay. Well, I got friends over here. There was this Russian girl. There was this Russian girl that I was in class with, And we all struggle with things, but we all are good at other things. She wasn't good at Korean. She's good at other things. But her Korean was really bad, and sometimes she would, like, kind of be obnoxious about it. Like, she would just, like, kind of, like, slam her head, like, on, like, the desk, and I would, like, pat her on the back. She's just kind of, she's different. She's quirky. But anyway, so one day she comes to class, and she tells me and my Kentucky other boy crazy friend, I had a lot of boy crazy. It seems like a lot of these girls just wanted to get an oppa, which, I mean, I hope you got your crazy drama moment, but, like, also, did you want to go to a museum? like, let's go to a museum or something. Oh my gosh. But, so the Russian girl, one day she came to us and she was just like, I got my lips filled the other day because, like, obviously it's cheaper. And the doctor got my Instagram. And, like, she was, like, so proud about it, which, I mean, go you, baby. Like, I'm not trying to, like, rain on your parade. Like, you got a doctor's Instagram, like, slay queen. So, I'm talking about a Russian girl that got, like, a doctor's Instagram.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she was getting her lips filled. And, like, she came in and she was just like, I was getting my lips filled the other day, and because it's cheaper, obviously.
There in
cosmetic, yeah, cosmetic surgery. Like, that's why I wanted to get laser eye surgery, because it's cheaper there.
Oh, okay.
And, like, they do good work. Like, they're the capital, like, surgery capital.
Maybe you should check that out when you're there for
I know.
a year.
I know. But, right. So she was just, like, kind of, I don't know if, I would say it's kind of bragging, but also I would say, like, you know, do you. But, yeah, so she was saying that, and, like, me and Kentucky were like, oh, that's really cool. Like, wow, really? And she was like, yeah, we're going to go on a date. And I'm like, okay, slay.
Going on a date with the doctor?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
girl.
Yeah. I hope the doctor's not married, to be honest.
Sure he is.
I really hope he's not.
Sure
That's
he is.
so messed up.
Sure he is.
So anyways, the next day after that, she talks about the date. And the date was, she was so nervous about it.
She's a young girl, too?
Yes. She's
yeah.
like, she's not even 21.
Yeah.
She's not even 21.
Of course he was married, and of course he
I
had
was
fun.
like, I'm not trying to cramp on your parade or anything, but, like, I'm like, girl, like, come on. But anyway, so the date was nice. It seemed to be like a fancy date. He's married as well.
Yeah, right? Most men that are, like, secured in their life like that, they have wives. They do. I don't know of too many single doctors. I just don't.
I don't know. I've never talked to them outside of my visit. I'm sure he's married. That's why I think that.
I don't know too many single doctors, man. Like, unless they're newly, like, young doctors.
I don't know.
But how old was he, do you think?
I think that he was in his 30s, but she never told me.
Oh,
I just saw one of his pictures, and he honestly looked like he was in his 30s. Early 30s.
Okay.
Early 30s.
Well, he might not have been married. I mean,
I don't know. But anyways, the date was...
I don't know.
The date was... Oh, my God. It was so annoying, kind of, because, like, all day of the class, she was, like, talking about how much she's, like, nervous about it. And I'm like, girl, you literally just got your lips filled, and you got, like, just go. Like, so anyways, but I understand. It's like, oh my God, ooh. So anyways, so they went on the date, and it was fabulous. He took her to, like, this really nice restaurant, and I don't know what they did afterwards. I don't remember. I kind of blinked out. She was more so talking to, like, Kentucky at the time. I was just kind of like, because in class I like to listen. She was not my friend. Your Russian friend. It's all stuff to say. Some other stuff she did, yeah.
She had some experiences, man.
Yeah. So she talked about that, and then she wasn't really talking to me. So so it's me, Kentucky, and then Russian. Sorry, I don't know their names.
Oh, you're just talking about what they, okay.
I don't know their names. I just know where they're from.
That's cute. I like that.
My bad. I don't know where they're from. No offense to anything.
No.
But anyways,
fine.
American. Well,
yeah,
Americans.
I got
Kentucky.
you 100%.
So, she was talking to her, so I was kind of just listening, but also class is about to start, and I don't really care, to be honest. Not trying to be rude, but yeah, she was like
Camry she was focused, honey. When
the tests were hard.
Yeah,
so
when
I'm
it came
just
to
like,
school.
if I fail abroad, I can't graduate. Yeah, I'm just like I'm senior, and these are, like, you know, sophomores, juniors, so, like, they're kids to me. I mean, I know, I'm a kid to y'all, but, like, they were kids to me, so I'm like, okay, you had your little K-drama moment, great. Also, what's on the test? So, She was doing
More
that.
mature, more
and then,
focused.
so
Which is good.
after that, the next day, oh yeah, because she was like, and then we're gonna go on another date, and I'm like, I really hope he's not married, because that's the
Right.
only thing I kept thinking. I'm like, because in Korea, I feel like you can hide things easier, especially from a foreigner. Like, how are they gonna know?
This was a teacher or a doctor?
Doctor,
Okay.
he filled her lips.
Oh.
He's a cosmetic doctor.
Oh.
So she could get free treatments. Hey.
Okay.
So yeah, the second date ended up not happening. Long story short, he had like a lot of seminars. They were seminars, and like she saw it on his like Instagram. They were actual seminars, and I think they just kind of fizzled out or something. I don't really know. But then one other time I was hanging out with it was her and this other girl who looked like Arya from Pretty Little Liars. She and her were like
Oh, I used to love that.
calling. Yeah, me too. She were like, so we were walking because we were gonna study together, and they were like 7. Oh my god, totally 7. No, you 8. Oh my god, no 9. 10.
What are we doing?
Right. So I'm like, what are we doing? Like, and like they're young, like they're like 19, 20. So I'm just like, oh, maybe this is something I don't really know about. And I'm like, oh, what are we doing? Like, guys, like I'm your aunt. Like, what are we doing? And they're like, oh, we're like rating.
We're what?
We're rating.
Oh.
Yeah. And
They're
I'm like,
rating the guys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's a 9.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's just
7.
you don't.
That's fun. We
you
should
don't
do that.
You don't do that out loud.
We should do that.
Um,
I'm a grandma, but I could still rate, right?
No.
Can I rate?
No.
I can't rate.
It's not even good for them, is what I'm saying. How would you
They
feel?
rate us.
How would you feel? Who cares? That's so disgusting.
Okay.
So you're like,
Maturity.
y'all can do it, I guess. Have fun with it. I just think it's a little
Maturity.
silly. So, oh my god. So I'm like, oh, okay. And I kind of just let them rate people. Thank you. It's childish.
Okay, it's childish.
Like,
we
what are
won't
you
rate
doing?
then.
Like,
we
what
won't.
are you
I just
doing?
know they do it to us.
I don't care. They're childish.
They are.
And why would you want a guy like that? But
Right.
like we don't even pay attention to men like that. So why would you
Exactly.
pay attention to a girl that's doing it? Like I think they literally didn't have anything better to do. We need to study, and they're over here like 10. Even when we sit down, yes, we were just walking. What were they rating?
The
men.
guys.
The guys. The Korean guys that go to Korea University.
These are like
They were
20 and how old?
19.
19 and 20-year-olds.
And like all the guys were doing were walking with their books and walking to class.
Okay.
Walking to class with their books.
Okay.
Walking out of the school because
So
they're
they
going
weren't
to do
being
something.
jocks or
No,
anything.
no, they were just breathing.
Okay.
They were literally just walking, minding their own business, just
right.
literally being civilization, like.
Right.
So they were existing and breathing.
Trying
and
to
she's
live.
Like, yeah, minding their own business, and here are these
Right.
foreigners like, 2. Ew, what is those glasses? That's so ugly. And I'm just like, we're not actually in Pretty Little Liars,
Yeah, that's
right? Like,
mean.
what are we doing? Like.
I get it now. That's rude.
So anyway, I stopped studying with them. That was the only time I studied with them because I was just like, I don't
my
want to
girl
be
did.
associated. Like I don't want to be associated with that. Like that's ridiculous. What else did you do? So yeah, the doctor got boring. Apparently, I don't know what happened. It kind of
She
fizzled out.
dumped him.
I don't know, but anyways, it doesn't take long for her to move on. I think she had 3. But anyways, I don't remember the third one. The second one, so she
Well-
was shopping in Hongdae.
They had more options.
I don't know what you mean, but
I mean, these guys had more options. The lighter people.
oh, the white girls, yeah. I mean, yeah, they're exactly what I thought. Pretty Little Liars, yeah. And it was, and you would think like back in the day when you were watching Pretty Little Liars, you were like, oh my god,
Tell
I
them
want to
your-
be in
Tell
that.
them about like your backpack and stuff. How you got that somebody gave it to you because some boy gave it to her. Like
Oh right, yeah, that was at the club.
oh.
She put out, yeah, I think so, to be honest. I mean,
I'm
she
sure.
can hide it all she wants, but like there were some sus situations that she was putting herself in that I'm like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So anyways, so she was shopping in Hongdae, and this guy randomly came up to her. The way that she tells her stories, I feel like, are they really real? But like, they might be. So anyways, she was shopping in Hongdae, minding her own business, and then a guy sees her out of the crowd, and he stops, and he's like, I'm sorry, I just really need to get your cacao talk. can I go out with you? And she's like, oh, of course. And then she gives him the cacao talk, and then they have a date planned, and it's just like a K-drama in real life. And I'm just like, okay, baby, slay. Because, like, I feel like she just wants people to say, like, oh my God, yay. Because, like, she even talked to me, and, like, she knows that I don't care. And not in a rude way, but, like, when she's always talking to Kentucky, I'm focused. So Kentucky was late, I guess, one day, and so she started talking to me about it. I'm like, wow, that's amazing, awesome. Are you excited? Like, giving her what she needs, and just giving people what they need. And she was just like, yeah, I'm so excited. Like, I can't believe, like, me, like, what? And I'm like, yeah, you do fit the beauty standards. And she's like, no, I don't. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, I don't even know the beauty standards. And I'm like, I know. And so I showed her the beauty standards, like Korean beauty standards, like pale skin, V-shaped V-line, like, yeah. So I was giving her that. Like, I mean, I don't care. Like, I don't know. But I was showing her the standards. She's like, oh, wow. And I'm like, yeah.
She knew
privilege.
That.
Like,
yeah. She
wow. Like, what do you mean?
She
and I'm
knew
like,
that.
yeah, you're so pretty. And she's like, oh, thanks. I'm like, yeah.
She knew that.
And so anyway, I guess the date happens, and then she tells me they go fish. Yeah.
Oh, let me charge my.
Like, no, yeah. I gave it to her. It's fine. But the next day in class, she's like, I have something to tell you. I'm like, okay, Slay. And she's like, okay, so, like, we went on the date, and it was so great, and blah, 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 and we did this, and, like, we hung out all night, and then we went to the club, and it was so fun. I'm like, okay, Slay. And so she had a good time, and I was like, see, you have nothing to worry about. And she's like, yeah, we're going to go again. And then I guess, like, in Korea, the third day is when the people, like, the third date is usually when the couple will know, like, is this working or is this not? And that's another thing of buddy-buddy culture. So the third date that they had, I'm skipping the second one because I really don't remember it. The third date did not happen because he sent her a long message on why they wouldn't work out.
Oh,
And
wow.
she,
The doctor?
No, she
Oh,
was
this is
not
a whole new guy.
This was the other guy. And she was devastated.
She was
Absolutely.
She was heartbroken.
She was
She's not used to rejection.
No, she's not. And I could tell. I could truly tell by that reaction. She was just like, they're so fucking racist here.
Oh.
They're so, yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, she was just like, they're so racist here. They don't like foreigners here. And I'm just like,
we're not used to rejection.
you just said that on the train station here, you got asked for your cacao talk. Yeah, but like they're so racist here. I hate it here.
Oh.
They're so racist, and I'm like, didn't you just have a doctor last week?
Right.
Like, I just hate it here. I can't believe that. Read this. And, like, she has it in her notes app, I guess, because she blocked him or something, and she just wanted to show people. I don't know. So I read it, and he was basically saying, like, how their morals are different and how, like, blah, blah, blah. He was saying, it was giving very PR, but also, like, she's a foreigner that's leaving. You don't really have to do all this. I think you're doing a lot.
Yeah, he was doing a lot. All he had to do was just say it was real.
You could ghost.
It was real.
I mean, like, I don't...
Or just, ghost.
I mean, I don't know what that was, but yeah, she was devastated, and I was like, it's okay, it's all right, like, it's...
Sorry, I'm just playing with that.
Like, it, you know, it happens. They're not racist. They love you. They love you, and you're pure skin. They love you. And then... God.
Oh, yeah, she did.
Yeah.
I think so. I thought so.
I think so, because she was devastated. Like, she was so appalled. And I'm just like, it's not that deep. Like, it's not that serious.
Yeah.
But, like,
for
also...
her to be so heartbroken, yeah.
She was devastated. Like, all day during class, she was so sad.
How dare you?
Yeah, she was sad.
You peasants.
I mean, I feel bad, but, like, also, like, I'm not out here trying to, I don't know.
Yeah, you were trying to get your education.
So,
You were.
I just want to graduate,
yeah.
bro. Like, I need to get out of here.
I need this.
I need to get out. So I've been in school for way too long. So, yeah, what was the next
how
date?
dare you?
I don't remember the last guy. There was like 3 guys that she told us about. She got Tinder. So I mean, like, and honestly,
Tinder works over there. Sorry, I don't know anything about that stuff.
She got on Tinder and
it works in South Korea.
Mom, she got on Tinder. Yes. She got on Tinder. She got on.
I didn't know it works in foreign countries.
So she got on
Tinder. I thought
Tinder.
that was an American thing. I'm so sorry. I don't know anything about dating sites.
So she got on Tinder.
I'm old.
So she got on Tinder, and people warn you, so many people, just watch one YouTube video of someone in Korea. Don't go on Tinder. At least
Tell me I'm not alone. Do you guys know about Tinder? Thank you. I'm old.
Shudders. She got on Tinder, and like that's rule number 1. You don't do that. So a lot of these interactions that I think she's saying, like, oh, he saw me in a crowded room and I was just the apple of his eye. I think she met these guys on Tinder. Like, to be honest, I literally saw her swiping, and I'm just like, you don't have to make up these stories, sweetie. Like, you're still the apple of Korea's eye. Like, you don't have to do this, baby. Like, you really don't. I don't know what this was. Anyways, there was a third guy, but I think that also ended the last week of Korea. Yeah.
Okay. But you know what? I'm still organic though.
Organic.
Organic. I don't think that I would be a internet dating girl, even if I wasn't married. I was just talking to my husband about that the other day.
I don't remember what the last guy did to her.
I was just talking to my husband about that the other day. I can't see I can't see it. I'm sorry. I can't.
Yeah. No, and it's bad. It's bad everywhere. I don't think that Tinder...
I have to meet people.
I've been on Tinder, and I've gotten off for the same reason every time. I've tried it like 4 times. They just want... You know what they want.
Yeah,
so, I mean, you can put it in your profile. Like, I put it in my profile all the time. Like, I'm not here for hookups. Don't waste your time.
I don't care. They think you're playing hard to get.
Yeah. So, I mean, I still got... But that's the thing I like about American... No offense. American men, they're very straightforward. Like, men... I haven't been tricked by one American man. Oh, well, I can't.
They're going to let you know what they want right away.
Right. And I can respect that because we can both go about our... Nobody wants to waste time. And I respect that so much because it's like, don't drag me... Anyway, so she got on Tinder, and she would, like, talk about, like, oh, he's so hot, he's so hot. And, like, don't get me wrong, Meeka, you'd get snatched right up. Y'all so
Girl,
nice.
I'm running. Girl, I don't want it.
She said I'm running. And, like, I looked on her Tinder because I tried to get Tinder over there, but, like, my verification, I don't have a Korean number, and, like, the verification was just weird. And I gave up. Don't get me wrong, I didn't try...
Go ahead.
I didn't try that hard because, like, I was like, well, this is a sign that I shouldn't be on here. So I just didn't get on. But
Can I tell you guys something? My husband surprised me with these the other day. I was just laying in bed, sleeping, and he went to the grocery store, and he came home from the grocery store, and he just said, honey, I was thinking about you at the grocery store. I just thought it was the most precious thing ever. But go ahead.
So I looked on the Tinder.
I just thought it was so precious. I'm sorry. I just want to share.
So I was looking at her Tinder, and don't get me wrong, those men were scrum-diddly-umptious. But if you look on their profile for 3 seconds, you would immediately be turned off.
Oh, thank you. He's hurt right now because I'm in here with y'all. And he wanted me to be in there with him, spending time watching a movie. But you know what? He got me all the time.
I know.
He got me all the time.
But yeah,
He's so selfish.
I know. But yeah, so I don't know. It was just, not to get on there. So like, she talked about her horrible experiences on there too, and I'm just like, at this point, I don't really want to hear your horrible.
But she kept getting on.
Right. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So I'm not really sure what's going on over there, but like, yeah, she doesn't want to go back, I guess. She doesn't like Korea. But yeah, so I went to the club with me. I remember telling you guys.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Well, yes, but also they do look really good.
That's why they catfish.
No, like those are actual, like, Korean men are good looking. Like a lot, yeah, some are catfish, but like.
Yeah, I'll make sure I get in there.
Oh yeah, but like my mom wanted me to tell you about the time that I went to the club with my girls of color. So we were just so I was trying to find girls that looked like me to hang out with, and the group of girls that came with us on our trip that looked like me.
Sorry.
I guess like the easiest way to say it is like, not all skin folk is kinfolk. Like they did not like me. Like 2 of the girls in their little posse did, and they would always say hi to me like when they would see me. But the rest of them, there was one girl in particular that did not want to look at me and did everything not to. Like whenever the girls would be like, "Oh my god, hi," the girl would immediately be like this and like look away. Like obviously, like you don't have to make it obvious, babe. Like it's fine. I mean, the only thing
She was us.
yeah. Yeah, it was the posse of color. They just didn't want to, like... But that's the weird thing. Like, I've never talked to these girls before.
Oh,
the only
okay.
thing I've said to them is, like, oh, you're pretty. Like, oh, I like... I'm embarrassed.
Oh.
Oh, she was just... honestly, I don't know.
She dealt with this all through high school, y'all. I don't know what it is.
Difference between...
Some people say she just wasn't black enough, so I don't know.
Well, like, there's people that look good in every race, and there's people that look ugly in every race. So, I mean, I get that, but, like, also telling them apart between, like, Japanese, Chinese, Malaysian, Thai, yeah, I have a hard time,
It's
too.
hard sometimes.
I have a hard time, too. I can tell a difference between, like, some of the countries, but, like, not all of them. But... yeah, so one of the girls, she would just go out of her, and I complimented her. She was a mixed girl. She, maybe she didn't like that I had weight.
Yeah,
I
or
don't
something.
know.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just, she didn't like me. She would always, like, look very much, like, she would crack her neck to not look at me. And then there was another girl who would look at me, but you could tell that she wanted me to, like, she just hated me. I don't know. Like, and
you
I've
know
always
what? Optimist, I have the same issue, and my daughter hates that about me, but I do have that same issue.
Wait, what do I hate about you? What?
How she can't tell
No,
the difference.
I literally said no. Like, I can't. I'm not an
I
ageologist.
can't
I
tell
don't know.
the difference either, and so therefore I just try my
Just say Asian.
best.
It's,
Yeah, Asian descent.
you don't have to
Yeah,
guess.
Asian.
I
'Cause
know.
Asian is Asian. You know, Asian culture is
I mean, there's,
Asian, right?
no, there's different countries in Asia.
But they all are
Asian.
Asian.
They have different cultures,
Thank you.
but they're all Asian.
Yep.
Yes.
It's hard.
Right. So.
Especially not trying to, you don't want to offend anybody, so.
Yeah, you just say Asian.
Asian.
I mean, I just think that, like, if someone is Korean and you're like, oh, like that Chinese person, like, that's not.
Yeah, it's safe to just say Asian.
Well, yeah, because like, if you're like looking at an Asian person, oh, like that Chinese over there, and he's Japanese, like that's what the hell? Just say Asian.
Yeah, that's mean. Okay.
So I mean, it's not anyway.
Yeah.
So you're saying cool with me. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I wasn't trying to like fake it to kick it. Like,
Yeah.
I would say like when I first met them, I was like, "Oh, you're so pretty." Actually, they came up to me. Actually, when I first got to K University, they're the ones that saw me, and they were all like, "Oh my God, you're so pretty!" Like, "Oh my," and hyping me up. Now that I freaking remember, so I think this is really hypocritical. But anyways, whatever. So one of the girls, yeah, she doesn't want to look at me. I don't know. I guess I upset her by existing. And then the other girl, she would look at me, but she just hated my guts. And then there's one that's the leader who would fake like she's nice to me, but like behind my back, like not. And then there'd be 2 girls that would just say hi to me all the time. And, like, they would be like, oh, like, are you going to the Han River with us tonight? And I'm like, oh, no, I didn't know.
Didn't even know anything about it.
Didn't know that we were going. And she's like, you're not in the Black Girls group chat? And I was like, no. And
So
she's like, oh, let me
You're not the right blood.
No, I'm not black.
I'm sorry.
I don't know
You're
what
not
I
the
am.
right black, Carrie.
I don't know what I am, but I'm not black, I guess. So
No, it's sad because she went through this all through high school.
So
it's
she
sad.
was just like, oh, let me just add you. So she tried to add me, and I was denied.
Wow.
Because I'm not black.
You're not black enough.
I was just like, wow, all right. Like the fact that 'cause I saw, like she was one of the nice ones. She tried to add me, but I was denied.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, okay,
You're just not black enough.
okay. So
And I'm just saying that to be
Ow.
funny. I'm sorry. I'm saying that kind of being funny because Camry dealt with that.
but like
She overcame it, but she dealt with it all through high school.
for the rest of the time, like whenever I saw them in class, like I would just actively like if they were speaking to me, I'd speak to them. But like I'm not gonna go out of my way to be nice to you anymore. Like, if I see something that I like on you, no, I'm not gonna compliment it anymore. Like, you guys are mean. Like, you guys are mean
girls.
And it's like some people. I know I'm in my work attire, but like the way I dress for some reason upsets
Yeah,
people.
she just got off work.
Like, I'm a girly girl. Like, I like my dresses, I like my skirts, and I like my
so
platforms, and I like my penny loafers. I like my Mary Janes. Like, I like to
Y'all,
dress like
she
that.
dressed like a baby doll. She dressed so cute.
I just like to dress like that, and I know that a lot of people in the Midwest, they definitely judge me for it.
She gets stared at a lot around here.
Not in like my university area. They love that people are different, but like in here, this like little rural in the middle of nowhere
She
area.
came to my job one day, and the ladies loved her. They were like, "Oh my God, I love her fashion."
But like in Korea, I'm not a gem. Like, I mean, I guess because I'm black and I dress like
she doesn't
this,
dress
I
like a
guess.
typical black girl.
I
She
wouldn't
dressed like
say
a doll.
that either. Like,
She dresses like a doll.
like, why does dressing have to be a race?
You dress like a doll.
Yeah, well,
Not everybody dresses in skirts and leggings and cute little shoes and yeah. Not everybody does that.
Thank you. Like, I've tried to dress like the way that I see my peers dressing,
Yeah.
and I just never fit. So I'm just like, whatever. So I just started wearing dresses and skirts,
She
and I'm
looks
like,
cute.
I feel better.
Very unique dressing. Her style is very, very, very unique.
So I don't know
Different.
if that was it, but the girls that were in the group, they wore skirts that you could see their butts in. So like, I'm like, you're still wearing a skirt, so how are you mad at me? Like, you're wearing a skirt,
Well,
you're wearing platforms. Like, you can do it, but I can't. Like, I don't know what it was. Like, I would go into like, oh, is it this? Is it this?
it's no sense in driving yourself
like,
crazy.
I did it all my life. I'm just like, is it this? Am I not cool? Do I not speak enough slang? I have to add this slang to my dictionary. I have to look up Urban Dictionary so I can learn different slang and be more black. And it's like, dude, at this point, I'm tired. Like,
I know, right?
I'm tired.
Right?
Like, I don't know which black I have to be.
I'm so glad, you guys, that she's
I'm
come
so
to
tired.
the maturity level that she's in, because when she was younger, this
was on Urban
hard.
Dictionary so much.
Yeah, this was hard. She questioned herself so much, and she just didn't understand why she didn't fit in. But now she don't give a shit.
Whenever I would breathe.
Now she don't curl.
Whenever I would breathe, they would be like, why are you talking white? And I'm like, I was just saying.
Right.
And then when I would try to talk like them, they would laugh at me.
Because you didn't sound right.
Yeah.
You didn't sound
Like,
right.
I would use the N-word and
You gotta be
everything,
your-
and they're just like, no, yeah, I would use the N-word, and
You
I'd
gotta
be
be
like,
yourself.
yeah, and then they're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, so what do you want me to do?
No, that's like when people curse that don't know how to curse. My mom was one of them people. My mom, she would use curse words to try to be cool, girl, and couldn't even sound right. I used to be, Mom, just leave it alone.
Damn
Leave
if
it
I
alone.
do, and I'm damned if I
Leave it
don't.
alone.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's why I hung out with Kentucky, because like my friend Shay, she taught there for 6 years, and this is the difference. So she was able to make a lot of people friends of color, but I'm not, because I'm still in that school. Like when I would go with Kentucky, sorry, I don't like her, but when I would go with, she just would leave you at a drop of a dime. If a Korean man would show you any type of attention, she would just be gone.
You're out there.
She'd be gone. She left me at the club like 3 times, and I would just be like, okay, I guess I'm leaving by myself again. I don't know. But anyways, so I would be with Kentucky or my Korean friends, and then she's serious about that. No, because she yelled at. So we met in Aussie one time, and he took us to a Mexican. Restaurant, and he was telling us what chips were, and chips are fries, and biscuits are cookies. And so she started yelling at this man. She yelled at this man, this Australian man named Cookie. Don't ask me questions. Don't ask me questions. I asked him questions and I got no answers, so you don't get answers. His name is Cookie, and he's Australian. And he was trying to just tell us about Australia, and she was just like, no, you don't. No, you don't. I know about buttermilk biscuits. Everybody in Kentucky knows about buttermilk biscuits, and they are not cookies. And he's like, well, it's about different, right? It's a little different. Where we're from, it's cookies. No, it's not.
where I'm from, it's buttermilk biscuits, and we are the home of buttermilk biscuits. And you're so she's going back and forth with this Aussie, and I'm just like, this is a cultural difference, and you are failing. Like, I don't. How are you gonna yell at him for buttermilk biscuits?
Right.
Like, and he didn't even say buttermilk biscuits. He just said biscuits.
Yeah.
Like, you're crashing out, and he never talked to us again. And I like Cookie. I really did. I'm not joking.
He was nice.
Cookie was nice. We are. She said that. She's like, we're the home of buttermilk biscuits. And I'm like, okay, and
Kentucky. Is this Kentucky?
yes.
Oh, okay.
With her buttermilk biscuits.
Oh, Lord. Buttermilk biscuits.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what he did. He told her what biscuits were in Australia, and
She wasn't having it.
oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. I can't believe she yelled at him in a Mexican restaurant. She yelled at him. Oh my god. She's crazy about buttermilk biscuits.
Yeah.
I can't believe you yelled at somebody over that. Like, I talked to her afterwards, and I'm just like, why are you yelling at him? She was like, we should hang out with him again. He's fun. And I'm like,
Why you yell at him then?
what? So I messaged him because she didn't want to. So I messaged him like, hey, do you want to hang out? And he would leave me on read. And I'm just like, damn.
He was insulted.
Over your damn buttermilk biscuits.
Yeah, he was insulted.
And she's like, I don't know why he doesn't want to hang out with us again. And I'm just like, oh, I don't know either. Maybe he doesn't want to get yelled at for something else he fucking does in Australia. Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so the club. So I already told you the differences between me going with Kentucky to the club. We would get free drinks and
Oh yeah.
VIP sections, and guys would come up to us that are attractive and would talk to her. Oh yeah, and then there was these unnies. So they're older than that, but they wanted to be called unnies. Unnies are older sister in Korean, and oppa is older brother. If you are a woman, you say that. Not when you are a man. When you are a man, you say nuna and hyung for a guy. Hyung, older brother. Nuna for older sister. So anyway, I'm a woman. Shocker. And so the undies. So these older women were this was the day that we were with Cookie and his friends. So she's yelling at this man in front of his friends, by the way. But anyway, so we're with Cookie and his friends, and we're all at the club. And we're having a good time. We're dancing. Me and Kentucky kind of go off a little bit, in the club still, but we kind of move because they just kind of want to sit down and we kind of want to dance. And also she wants to cry because the Korean guy and their friend group, Cookie's also Korean, but I think he's Korean Australian, I don't know, but she wants a full Korean, I guess. So the Korean guy in the group, he didn't want to sit next to her, so she wants to cry. So now we're gonna move away. Yeah, I'm telling you, oppa saranghae. So
Yeah, we're setting fireworks off.
she wanted to move away, so we moved away. And then we're kind of dancing, and these older Korean ladies are talking to us, and we're having a good time. And she's like, oh my god, you guys are so pretty, yepuda. She was saying that we're both pretty, both of us. Remember that, because we forget somehow. I don't know.
I'm just pretty, not you.
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, basically. So
Jeez.
the unnies are talking us up and saying how we're pretty, we're both pretty, and then she kind of nudges over to the table across from us, the side from us, and there's 3 Korean guys, and they're looking at our table, and so she goes over there, and then she comes back and she's like, you should go over there, and she's talking to Kentucky. Only Kentucky. There's 3 guys over there, but she's only talking to Kentucky. She said that they want you.
Oh.
And so what does Kentucky do? Are y'all from Texas? No.
I am.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm from the middle of nowhere.
No, she's from Iowa.
That's the middle of nowhere. It's quite literally the middle. And so I'm done.
We are
And so
Austin. I lived in Dallas too for a little while.
right. So she goes to the table. She goes to the table that's over with the Korean guys, and she's just leaves me at the table alone. The undies go too. The undies are gone. It's just me at the table. So I think that Cookie and his friends kind of feel bad because this is the first time they're seeing this, but I'm used to this. She just leaves. When you see a Korean guy and you are her, you just kind of leave. You don't care who you're with. And so they come up to me and they start talking to me. One of Cookie's friends, I forgot his name, but he has like curly hair. I think he's mixed. I don't know. He's really nice. He's sweet. So he talks to me and like he kind of like makes me feel less lonely because she just ditches me for the 50th time because a Korean guy looked at her. And we're talking blah, blah, blah. And then we're ready to leave. We're all ready to leave. We've been there for a while. She's still with the Korean guy. And so the Cookie and his friends look at me and he's like,
Thank you.
hey, do you want to get your friend? Yeah? We're ready to go. And I'm just like, I mean, yeah. The family bucket. So yeah, so I'm just like, I mean, yeah, I can try. So I try to tell her, I'm like, hey, we're leaving. So like, if you want to stay here, you can stay here, but like, we're going. And she's like, okay. And then I go back to him, and he's like, have you told her? And I'm like, yeah, I've told her. Right? Can we go? And I'm like, yeah, we can go. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, she just wants to stay here. So she eventually like follows us out, and we go. But yeah, that's like my experiences with going to clubs with her. I get free drinks, so that's fun, but I also get ditched. And
So you had to find your way back home?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, so when I'm going with my girlies of color, we never leave each other behind. Love that for us. But we also get treated a bit differently, and also we only went to like.
We don't get free drinks.
No, but no, we don't. But we also only went to 3 clubs. Please don't like I don't want this to make you think that like, oh, all Koreans like are really mean to black people. Like they're not. It's just that we went to 3 clubs, and it was, I think we were in Itaewon as well, and Itaewon is kind of like, it's fine, but you know, anyway, I don't know. So we go to 3 bars, and the bars that were we in Hongdae? I think we're in Itaewon, but we go to like 3 bars, and we don't get free drinks, which is fine. We are not obligated for free drinks.
We pay.
Yeah, we paid. We don't pay to go in because we're women, so that's
that's
fine.
nice.
Yeah, women go in for free, and then they charge men.
Oh, that's so
So,
nice.
yeah.
Sorry for men, but that's nice.
They're fine.
Yeah,
It's
that's nice.
They're fine. They're doing okay, and it's a very homogenous society. They're okay. I trust. Yeah. So we go in, and then people are kind of bumping us as they're dancing. They're not like but also it's a cramped club, I guess. Not in the area we were in, but
Right.
I mean, they were kind of bumping us.
Never leave alone.
Yeah, I would never leave anyone behind. That's kind of
Right.
messed up. Like honestly, I don't care if you're.
I don't know what that is about us, because we don't do that.
So, they're bumping us. You know, a guy hawked and spit on the ground that's near my feet. I don't know what that was about. But men, like Korean men, they'll spit.
Maybe it was
anywhere.
good luck.
So Korean men, they'll hawk and spit anywhere. I've never seen it in a public place, but I mean,
He spit
I
at
have
your
now.
foot.
Like yeah, near my feet.
That was good luck.
Sure. And so he's like dancing, and he's bumping into me and my friends.
You're a goddess.
And it's just upsetting me and my homegirls because we're getting bumped, and like he's trying to dance with all these Korean girls. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you leave girls for
Right.
attention, I guess. You leave your girly pops. I don't know what her deal is. I blocked her. Like literally the last day of
When you came home? When
No.
you got ready to come home?
no, the last orientation, it was there. I blocked her.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, because that was the date. That was the date after the date. The day after the date was my last day, and was all of our last days in Korea, and she literally ghosted me for 3 guys. Because those guys were friends, and she wanted to be friends with them, so she ghosted me for them. I didn't ask about the relationship. I am not, but you don't. Also, like anything could have happened to me on that date, and you didn't
Right.
want to ask about it.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me, Kentucky. Like
Yeah.
you are literally a bad friend.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I don't feel comfortable about stuff like that either.
Yeah, but it was the girlies of color that I met that weren't at the school were very nice. Like I would like just see a random like African lady in her traditional garments, and I would like be like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty, and she would just wave at me and say hi and thank you. I would see like random black ladies, and I would just say hi, and they would be so nice. I think as an expat, people are like more mature, I guess, and so that's. But the girlies of color, I don't know if they were in school or not. We didn't really ask about that. I know one of them was because I met her in my dorm, but she's a girly of color, and she was like showing me her girlies of color. And they were kind of crashing out. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like so there was one girl who she's like super tall. She's so pretty, and she was wearing like kind of a stripper outfit, I think. Like, I don't know, the skirt was like above her underwear and like
enticing.
and like her, yeah, and then nothing's wrong with that. Like, I mean, get in where you fit in, but it's the actions that I didn't like. Like, I don't like being with people who are ready to crash out, or people who will over drink and then get mad at you for telling them that you're drinking too much, or that hey, let's go, and you don't want to leave because you're an adult and you don't get to be told where you're going. I don't want to hang out with you.
You're a responsible friend that
like,
looks out for others.
It's just
Is that what I'm hearing?
no, she's annoying. She's irresponsible of a drinker. She's in a foreign country and she's drinking a lot, and people are trying to tell her let's go, and she's not going.
The responsible people are telling her not. Yeah.
So
And she doesn't want to hear it.
So first of all, I am bored. So I look at this security guard who's attractive. I go up to him and I tell him in Korean that I like his tattoos, and he tells me thank you in English. And I'm like, oh, slay. So I try to talk to him, and then the girls are ready to go all of a sudden. Like, they were being boring. So
Carrie
I was trying
said,
to
now you guys are melting on my parade.
because I was bored. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go flirt with the security guard. Bye.
You're so funny.
And, like, as that
Your
was happening,
tattoos are hot.
I mean, they were, but whatever. So she like yanks me, and I'm tired of being yanked in Korea. But so the girl that's crashing out, she yanks me, and we leave the club, and I'm like, oh, bye. And he's like, oh my god, oh. And I was like, he like tries to grab my hand, and I was like, oh. Like, he was, odegayo means like, where are you going? Like, where are you going?
Out of here.
I know, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And like, he was just like he looked kind of sad, and like, the girl was like, no, don't talk to them. And I'm like,
oh, because they're workers.
well, no, I mean, yeah, sure, but no, she was saying like she wants to leave, and they'll not make you, but they'll try to convince you to stay.
Oh.
Which, I mean, sure, but I also wanted to stay. I didn't want to leave.
I'm trying to have fun.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we were all having a good time, I thought. Like, what the hell? And then she, I guess, is not having a good time anymore. So she, like, drags me out, and, like, all the girly pops are leaving. And then she, like, just completely crashes out. You should have told those haters that.
Later.
Yeah, that's so true. But I don't want to be alone in the streets of Korea. Like,
She's trying to be
but
responsible.
that's so real, though. I should have. But I didn't want to be alone with this guy either. But I still.
Yeah, he's a security guard.
Yeah. But, oh my god, and there were so many other security guards in the bars. They were just so cute. And I'm just like, you don't have to look like that. Like, I think there should be limits to this. Like, you're like, you're too attractive. You just calm down.
We don't want to hire you because you're
we're
too
the normal-
attractive.
Where are the, like, average looking guys? Like, where did they go?
Oh, Lord.
Like, I'm just kidding. But, so yeah, so we go to another club, and as we're, like, leaving this club, she's like, fuck.
She talking about the security guard?
No, just the whole club.
Oh.
Yeah, she, like, points at the building with her middle
Maybe
finger.
she had to pay for too many drinks.
I don't know. Literally, we were all having a good time one moment, and the next moment she crashes out. I'm not joking. She's losing her mind because she's drinking a lot.
Oh.
And
that's
literally,
what
her
happens.
friends are even saying, like, she does this when she's drunk.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you
She's
still
not
going
a
out
happy
with her?
person. Yeah. she's
I was
not-
like, at this point, since you know this about her, isn't that your problem? Why are you doing this?
Right.
But mind my business, I guess. So I'm being yanked out of the club, and like she's saying, "F you to the club."
That's embarrassing.
You guys. And I'm like, oh my god. Because I'm like, oh no. Like, I'm like, oh no. Like, I don't want to be associated with that. So I try to put her
I'm
hand
not trying
down.
to go to Korean jail.
I try to put her hand down. And I'm just like, no. And she's like, no. You guys. And I'm like, wow, that is crazy.
Yeah, don't put
So
your
we
hand,
go to
don't put
another
your
one.
hands on drunk people.
Yeah. Yeah, she yanked it. I was like,
Yeah, don't do that.
sorry.
Walk away.
Downhill.
Don't ever touch a drunk person, Cameron.
So we go to another club, and then we see a fight break out, and it's not an American fight. Like, they're just yeah. Like, they're
a
just
lot of that.
mouthing each other. But not saying that they don't fight. They fight. I just never seen it. But so the girly pops, there's girly pops. There's 3 girly pops, and then there's 2 girly pops, and the 3 girly pop. Actually, no, there's 1 and 3. Sorry, the one is with her boyfriend, her oppa, I'm assuming. But like she's like. And she's like, nah, and they're like, nah. And then tell me why the girl that's crashing out decides to get in the middle of them. I'm not joking. It is so embarrassing because I'm with them. She gets in the middle of them. I swear, it's in the middle of the streets of Korea. Like, it's in the middle of the street.
No.
It's in the middle of the street. So she goes in front of the guy and she's like, if you want to fight somebody, you can fight me. And I'm like, because I'm looking at them like, what are you doing? Like, are you gonna? Why are we?
She's American. No, the girl is American.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know who
I don't
she
know
is?
where any of these girls are from. I just know that they're black.
Why were you hanging with them?
Because they were girlies of color,
No.
and I was experiencing it.
We only hang with Americans. I'm not trying to be mean, but you don't know these people. You don't know
anyways,
what they're capable of.
I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that because
She just wanted to be around, but not every person of color.
Mom, this was my first experience with them. I never hung out with them again.
Yeah.
But I didn't think of pulling out my phone because I was so embarrassed. This wasn't a moment like, oh my God, I'm so excited. No, I'm
we do
embarrassed.
have
And I
different
don't want to be
cultures.
here. I don't want to be. Mom, she could have damn well been American.
Oh.
She's just ghetto. Like
She was hood.
Yeah, some people are just like, you don't have to say that.
Yeah, I think she was drinking dark stuff.
Yeah, but I don't.
She was drinking dark stuff. Yeah. No, I never hung out with them again.
That was embarrassing. So yeah, so after
Yeah.
she's like, if you want to fight somebody, fight me. The Korean guy, he obviously backs up because like, what the hell? Like I don't know. I don't see an African doing this. That's why I'm saying I'm assuming she's American. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, acting like that, you gotta
be
be from the hood.
She could be from. Well, there's hoods everywhere. You could be from like European countries.
No.
Like I don't know.
No,
That's why I'm not assuming.
I can't say Europeans act like that.
Some you can. Well, you could have an accent, but I don't know. I'm just not gonna assume what country you're from because when you go abroad, you don't know.
When you a female, a black female, and you calling a male out,
I think it takes all walks of life, Mom. It doesn't
you're
just.
from the hood.
Okay, and then so basically, so after she. I guess I haven't really experienced dark liquor that much because I have never wanted to get in a man's face and scream at him.
No.
She was acting some type of way. And so the girly pops tried to get her in line. Where we were going. She's like, no, I don't want to get in line because I don't want to go to that stupid club. And I'm like me the whole time, I'm not even going to joke with you. Have you ever seen that meme with that little boy that's like... That's literally me the whole time. Like, I'm not saying anything. Because, like, after she effed the bar, she cursed the bar, I was just, like, astonished. Like, so...
Actually, I'd be looking at a way to get back to my dorm. I'm getting out of here.
Well, I originally came with my dorm floor mate.
Because
if she was leaving, then we eventually, like, separated. But I'm just saying, like, I was going to stay with her because I came with her. I try to stay with people I come with. Because then she would have been alone. So it's like, why would I do that? I'm not Kentucky. So she doesn't get in line. We try to get her in line, and we're just kind of looking. I'm looking. I don't know about them. And I'm just like, wow, this is really not what I wanted. And so
She runs off, actually.
yeah, by herself.
Damn.
She did. Yeah, she walked off on her own.
Like, she literally just, like, ditched us.
Wow.
And I don't know about them, but I was relieved. No offense.
I was relieved.
She was unhinged. Like, I don't know what she drunk, but, like, I don't think that she should probably keep drinking it.
Right.
But anyway, so she roamed.
Time for water.
So Crazy Girl is roaming the streets of Korea by herself, which I think is a bad idea, and it ends up being one. But let me just take my time. So we go to this club. We're having a good time. We're, like, vibing. We're not being crazy or trying to fight Korean men on the streets while he's trying to protect his girlfriend from 3 girly pops that are trying to verbally assault her. And then we go to another bar, and, like, while we're going to another bar, the girly pops that my dorm floor mate was introducing me to, they get a call from, I'm assuming, the girl, and they have to go get her. I don't know what happened.
No.
I don't know what happened. I can only assume that nothing good happened and that she needs help. So
Jeez.
they're going to get her and they're apologizing to us. And I'm just like, I mean, you kind of should be, because like if you're going to continue to hang out with someone like that, you should be sorry. So I don't know what to say to you. So they go get her. And then it's just me and the girly for the rest of the day. And it was kind of boring, I'm not going to lie.
It's very important to know your limit.
It is. And I think that if you're going to a different country, I think that you should have been known your limit by now.
Oh, if you're going to
Because
another country, you should.
I just
It's not about knowing your limit. It's about just being responsible.
That's knowing your limit.
Honey,
You
limit be one drink
responsibly-
and walking out of the damn club. Yes.
I think limit was what I did with that guy. Like, I didn't over drink. I got
he
drunk.
could
but I
have
don't-
actually gave you something that was a little too strong, and
Anyone
then
could. She got into a fight with him. Probably. Like, I hope she's okay. Truly.
Right.
But I honestly, I would never, I don't know how drunk you have to be to get in a fight that, one, isn't yours. It's not yours. And you honestly don't even know what they're saying. She doesn't speak Korean. She has no idea what they're saying. And she's just like, if you want to fight anyone, you can fight me. Like,
she just tough. She's
and she's
like,
so tiny. Like,
she was
she's,
tiny like
she's
you?
tall, but she's really skinny.
Oh Lord.
So it's like all he had to do was,
push her, and she would have tumbleweed.
like, what are you doing? Like, I don't see. I know I'm 5'2". I know my limits.
And Camry's
Shit.
like what, 100 pounds?
No, 110. But I'm not.
Oh, you're 110. But she's tiny, y'all.
Yeah, I'm not out here trying to fight nobody. Like, I don't need that. So I don't know. But yeah. So anyways, so
She
one
got
of the,
mama for that.
One of sorry, I
But if
skipped
I can't
it.
go to South Korea, then she just better stand her ground.
The first one, the first club, I'm so sorry, before she crashed out, the first club that we were at, a guy was flirting with her. A fellow man of color was flirting with her, and she, I guess, wasn't in it. So, he randomly had this elephant backpack, like a cute little elephant backpack that you can unzip and, like, put a phone in. And, I was like, I'm dancing, and I turn around, I'm like, oh, shit, that was a cute little backpack. I'm like, that's so cute. And she's like, when he leaves, I'll give it to you. And I'm like,
Oh, that's where you got it from. Okay, I was wondering.
I didn't think she was serious. I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. And then, like, we're still dancing, and then I feel somebody, like, putting something onto me, and I'm like, oh, hey.
It's a cute little kitty.
So, I mean, she was nice to me. It's
like
just that she
that
crashed
cut.
out. I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
I hope she's fine.
Camry went berserk on clothes, you guys.
Oh, absolutely. No, actually, it wasn't really my fault. So someone stole $300 from me, and then clothes ended up being in my
I
door.
didn't know that.
It wasn't $300.
Someone stole $300 from you?
Mom, it's a joke.
No, you
my
fucking lie.
I'm gonna see if anyone else got it because it's not that hard to get. So someone stole money from me, and then clothes ended up in my dorm.
Oh, so you spent money. Okay.
But it wasn't me.
She spent a lot of money on clothes.
It wasn't me.
She bought a whole lot of clothes.
I have no regrets.
But she took a whole empty suitcase, y'all.
I
She took a suitcase.
told you I was bringing Korea back
She
home.
took 2 suitcases, one empty.
And one full. So she knew what she was
Yeah.
gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, I applied for a lot of scholarships, and I got, like, I didn't get a lot, but I got, like, the biggest one that Iowa allows for study abroad in Asia.
And she went shopping.
And so I appreciate
She's like,
that a lot. No, I got to go to a lot of, like, museums and, like, amusement parks, too. So, like, I mean, I wasn't just, like, out here.
You was.
Out there.
I got a new wardrobe. So, no, I really enjoyed a lot of things about Korea. I love the convenience. It's just easy living. Like, I feel like I've talked about this a lot with a lot of people when I came back. I feel like Korea is, like, built for living, and I feel like America is more built on consumerism, which is fine, but I mean, it's nice to not feel like that every single day and to just have a simple life. Well, it's easy and it's easy to have fun. I like that everything is close. I like that everything is affordable. Like, I never had to really look at the price when I would go places. Like obviously, if you go to an amusement park and you are gonna get a souvenir and stuff, look at the prices. Like, I mean, it's just like anywhere, it's gonna be expensive. But I mean, if you're going to a store if you're going to what's it called, Dysel. Dysel is like I would say like a Target on steroids. Would be like there's like a multiple floor, so it's like a very luxurious Target. I think Daiso is actually a Japanese brand though, but yeah, their cars are tiny. Their cars are so tiny, and like their trucks even, like I'm 5'2", and like when I stand next to a truck, the truck is kind of taller than me here, but like the trucks are like my size there. I think that's pretty fascinating. Like I'm taller than a truck. I gotta get my ducks in a row and get out of here. Honestly, you'd only live once. Like why not? We have a Daiso. Oh, okay. So it's not just a sleigh. Isn't it a Japanese brand? Cause I'm tired of confusing. Beating me down. Literally me too. Literally me too. And like also since like no, I don't want to get all political, but like also I think it's a time for a break in the political atmosphere for me here too. I just need some time to breathe. But yeah, do you like the Daiso there? And is it multiple stories? But yeah, I can't wait to go back. I am scared because I'm gonna be there for a year, and I loved it for 6 weeks. But you know,
be away from your mother,
yeah, I'm gonna miss you.
your best friend. That's okay.
Uh-oh.
We'll FaceTime every day. Or what do you call it? Not FaceTime, but
Yeah, it's like cacao.
cacao.
But yeah, I just think that everyone should like give it if you are able. I think that everybody should give it a try, especially if you don't want to not afford things forever. Like,
What do you mean?
Like, well, I just feel like in America you have to be like, I don't even think higher middle class is even a thing anymore. I think it's just high class and low class. Like at this point, that the wage gap is just, I don't know if it's Japanese. Oh, I thought it was. I used to like it. It's gone down. Oh, we have 3. Oh, okay. Huh. I'm not sure. Well, let me check.
Just like, let me look at
Now I'm curious. I thought it was like Japanese brand. Daiso. But yeah, I have so many like favorable experiences, and I mean I feel like the positive really outweigh the negatives. It's a Japanese inspired. Japanese inspired. What does that even mean?
Yeah, I was worried because I did my research before she went, and I heard all these negative things.
I think that's what gets the most views, especially since going there. I feel like that's what gets you the most views. And also, we were looking at a lot of Hagwons, and you don't do Hagwons, like because Hagwons are private cram schools instead of like a public government funded school. And so if a parent is like, I don't want that teacher teaching my kid English because that doesn't look like Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year. I'm glad to be spending my New Year's with you.
My eardrum is broken. But excuse me.
Don't ask me what number, but that's probably why I'm a little wild.
I just hit my ankle. Yeah, I'll stop ranting. I've been talking about Korea
I think they're interested in your major. So,
I haven't even said my major.
well, what is your major?
International studies.
International studies. I think they
I
knew
loved
that.
all the classes. Oh no, it could have been anything. You can still do anything and like be interested in culture. But I think for me, I love that I switched to international studies instead of like education because I don't want to be a teacher forever. Like I have ADHD and that's boring. But I feel like it's definitely where I want to start because I like, especially being a paraeducator. Like I really also being a paraeducator in like a wealthy school district is not as scary as I thought it would be. They're actually very kind. That's like irrelevant, but
She loves
Being a
it.
paraeducator, I love both my jobs. Like, sir, I really hurt my ankle, but I really like the school that I go to like paraeducate, and they're just really kind. The kids are so sweet, and yeah, but yeah, I didn't think that I wanted to do teaching forever, so I just did international studies, and all the classes that I took, like, educating me about different cultures around the world was so fascinating, and I love that I didn't get bored in any of my classes, and I love that I actually read my textbooks because they were actually interesting. So I think that getting into a major that you actually care about is worthwhile.
But since she's been working in the schools,
Oh yeah, I'm obsessed with it. I love kids. Kids are so freaking cute. I would still never have one, but I really love.
I love
Well,
it when she says that. Yeah,
I just think that it's like a really hard
never
job.
had
I
one.
feel like that's a 24-hour job that you signed up for. Like you signed up for, and you think that it's when they're 18 they're not. No, you thought
18, you're still a parent.
What you thought
Yeah.
was when you're 18 you're done, but that's not true.
Because some parents still need some children's. No, they're adults.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, they still need
but also
guidance.
real, and it's like I don't know. It's so much work, and oh god, and it's like the society isn't the best. Like, why would you want to? I don't know. So I think they're so cute though. Like they get in like some of them are just like so bratty, but like they're still like I love elementary school kids. So like they're bratty and like annoying, but they're also so cute, and they're also so dirty. Like don't sneeze and like touch me, but oh gosh. Oh yeah, no, I love kids. But like I feel like you can love kids but also not want them.
Yeah.
And I also think that even my therapist said this. Like she's like I think it's like a lot more I think it's selfish to like she said she thinks it's selfish to have a kid and not take care of it rather than not having a kid because you know that you are just not ready for that. And I'm definitely not. Like I'm not ready to like put away everything that I've ever wanted and like kind of put my own life aside. I know that I'm not ready for that. So like I just wouldn't do that. And also men are alive and stuff. I'm just kidding. Men are a thing and that's a great thing. Like men are wonderful creatures.
They are.
They are.
You just have to find the right one.
And they're out there, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
I love this girl.
So,
There you are.
If you guys know like I know. Yeah. She's feeling it. She's like, we're not going to judge all men because there's some good ones out there, but it's like a needle in a haystack. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's so hard. Finding the perfect man, especially to produce with. Oh, Jesus.
Ew.
It's hard.
yeah. Oh God, not to produce. That's crazy.
The producing part.
Producing is like
That's a different. That's just diabolical.
Well,
I get what you're saying. Like the
society.
I get what
Society
you're
is so hard. Like, I just believe that
Good night.
raising
Good
children
night.
should be shared.
we should be getting to bed
It should be
too.
shared.
I appreciated you. You're so fun. And Happy New Year. And I hope that your New Year is filled with blessings and everything you've ever freaking wanted because this year has been hard for all of us and you deserve it.
It has been hard. I ain't even gonna
So-
lie. Y'all ain't seen me because it's been hard. But Happy New Year.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I came on, y'all. Know I was really hesitating, but I'm glad I came on. And I really enjoyed all of you. Good night.
We should probably go to bed too.
Bye, guys. We're going to get out of here. Happy New Year.
Okay.